Let me set Streamy up. Come on, Streamy. And we're live. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the SunnySider. I hope everybody's having a super amazing day and now evening. Let's see what's going on. We'll play a little bit of Guess the Card a little bit later. And not too much later, probably in about half an hour. You know, we're on a little bit earlier tonight. Tonight we'll do our little prediction for what's going on in the U.S. elections. I really have no idea what's going on in these. Like, I really don't know. I don't even know how the elections work, but we have a couple of guys. We'll look at Warnock. We'll look at Dr. Oz. We'll look at Herschel Walker, and we'll look at Federer. We'll look at those four guys and see what happens. And then we'll take a general, I guess we'll take a look at the transits and just, we'll probably, the transits are interesting for that night. We're going through an interesting period, and hopefully together, hopefully we can figure it out together. On top of all of that, we'll probably look at Elon Musk's chart. I believe, one sec. I believe, oh, wow, look at this. So this screen is not working, right? There's a whole bunch of crappy stuff in the background. Oh, that sucks. So anyways, I believe that Elon Musk is beginning his downfall. His downfall into Hades, man. Hold on, let me adjust this. It looks really good on this screen right here, but it looks really crappy on every other screen. So give me one sec. Let me just adjust something here. And I just want to adjust my video for a sec, because it looks pretty. I'll do this from over here. Give me one sec, guys. What's going on with you guys? Hey, Rhonda, what's up? Hey, K1, what's going on? Hey, Erica. Hey, Wing One. We'll guess the cards in about 30 minutes or so. I'll tell you guys what's going on here. The screen looks good. Oh, really? Oh. Hold on. I'm going to check on this, on like the computer and see what's going on. It's because that's a monitor and that's a monitor, and the monitors aren't really doing, they're really throwing things off a little bit, but I think it looks pretty good. So, okay, one sec. Let me pull it up, and then I'll just double check. I'm just taking a moment, guys. One, because I'm stalling because we have to pick our cards in half an hour and we'll get down to things. And the other thing is I've been working on a little screen here to block the light. And when I do that, it changes other things up with the camera. So it's what I've been doing. In the settings, I've been refreshing, the settings refresh, right? So, oh crap, this is the wrong thing. One sec. Or I guess I could do it like this, but this just chews up too much energy. One sec, guys, and we'll do our, and then we'll get down to it. What's up with anyone? Hey, Jennifer, what's up? I hope you're having an amazing day. Oh, very cool. What did you find? Were you looking at Namvashas? How were you looking at the death in the chart? What were you looking at? How they died? Or, were you looking at aspects? Were you looking at perfections? Were you looking at progressions? What were you looking at? Anyways, whatever. It's fun. It's interesting to look at them. All right, one sec. I just want to pull this up. It's taking a couple of minutes because I just pulled the wrong thing up. One sec. And then we'll get down to it. There's a bit of a delay. I don't really care. So, hey, Kimberly, what's up? I hope you're having a super amazing day. You're looking to transits in the aspects? Yeah, transit. Yeah, some transits are a really big deal. Hold on a second. I'm chewing everything up here. I want to show you guys something. Okay, forget about all of this. If you guys say the screen looks okay, then the screen looks okay. I'm going to stop stressing this out. Although I am trying to do something with the light. It's why I'm taking a little second here. Oh, look at that. The screen is fine. That thing I'm talking about, you guys don't see at all. And I'm in the center here. Oh, well, that's all fine and fucked up. Also, I look a little skinny, which is extra fucked up. So, like, I thought I looked pretty good, but a little extra skinny. Okay, let me lose that screen. Let me lose this screen. Hey, I want to show you guys something else. Check this out here. I'm going to lose this as well because it's chewing up a lot of data here. I've got to shrink things up. Check this out. Hey, oh, that's cool, guys. Thank you. Oh, wing one. All right, check this out. Okay, everybody be cool. So look at this. There's this company, right? Maybe it happened to you guys as well. I don't know. But I saw it on Facebook for shoes, right? To design your own shoes. And I thought it was pretty neat. Like, you know how on YouTube, we do YouTube merchandise? I mean, SunnySide merchandise. Well, these guys are going to let me do SunnySide shoes because I like shoes. I just don't. I was a musician. I like shoes. Look at this. And you can do all these different types of shoes. I don't know what it means. Are we like urban and street people, I guess? You guys might be fashion and glam. Sporty and outer active wear. I'm urban and street, but SLC is definitely sporty and active wear. Let's go here. So I'm name your shoes. This is too complicated. SLC Crab Love Kickers. The crab love kicks. All right, crab love kicks. Crab love kickers. Okay, here we go. So what's next? Are you guys seeing this? Crab love kickers. Well, I might have to delete this. Briefly describe your brand. Oh, fuck. Okay, whatever. You guys are going to sit here. Whatever. If I ever finish this and design some shoes for you guys, this is where we're going to go. But in the meantime, fuck it. I thought it would be fun, and I thought we could look at shoes together. But obviously not. It's on. Fuck. I thought we could just sit here and look at shoes together. Why didn't they show me? Fuck. I got to do this whole bullshit with them. This is far more complicated than the other stuff. Oh, my God. Oh, man. Okay, forget that. Okay, let's lose that. Whatever. I thought it would be fun. Next. Next. Well, that would have been fun, man. Okay, forget it. Let me just pull us up here. Let's turn the volume down, and let's get into it. We'll do a general reading in about 20. We'll do our guest cards in 20 minutes, guys. I want to start with a couple of stuff first. Okay. Oh, my God. Hey, Aaron, what's up? I hope everybody's having a super amazing day. Oh, my God, man. Oh, my God. It's been stressful days. They will continue to be stressful indeed. And I'm having difficulty seeing the chat because I covered it up over there, but whatever. Let's move around here, see what we're doing. What's up, guys? Is everyone having a super amazing day? Welcome back to the sunny side, everyone. Sorry for the delay. I wanted to show you the shoe thing because I thought it was really cool, and I think it would be cool because I'm doing all this different running right now, right? For those who don't know, I've changed the way I jog. I actually don't like jogging. I prefer other things like skipping and swimming and watching TV, like sitting on my ass, but like, whatever. I like walking, but whatever. And so I'm doing a lot of different running right now, so I changed it up. Maybe I'll make some videos for you guys. I don't know. It's like where the treadmill is not really that bright. So I don't know if it's the greatest thing. I'm not going to set any lights up there, but one step at a time. Also, I'm wearing the jacket, taking it easy. You know, astrologically, things are changing for Scorpios, and it's my birthday next week. So we're going to shift things up a little bit. Plus, this screen is a lot darker than what we're used to here. When I go back to Chicago next week or so, I'll pick up a bunch of jackets and shirts and stuff, and we'll do it properly. Or I'll just change the background and go back to wearing T-shirts. We'll see. We'll see. We'll take it easy. What's the name of the website? It's called Alive Shoes. The website. Hey, Denise, what's up? I hope you're having an amazing day. And hey, Lise, I hope you're having a super amazing day. It's called Alive. It's called Alive Shoes is the name of the website. It's aliveshoes.com. Hey, your daughter's birthday. Hey, Denise, your birthday's right now. Hey, oh, Denise's birthday is, hey, first, for Annie K, Stephanie Crawl, NEH. It was her birthday yesterday, so happy birthday to Annie. Denise's birthday is in a couple of weeks. My birthday's on the 16th. And it's interesting. It's all pretty cool. It's all pretty cool. All right, let's take a deep breath. Let's take a deep... And I think Helby's birthday was 2 days ago. He was on the 1st, right? So it's the 13th. Oh, yeah, it's coming up next week. Denise's birthday is next week. And then it's my birthday. Navi's birthday is the same day as my birthday. So we'll probably get hammered on the sunny side. Oh, it's your... Oh, right on. Oh, right on. Oh, your daughter. Okay. Navi's birthday is the same as my birthday. A couple of SunnySiders... Eleni's birthday is same as mine. I'm not sure. Hey, it's what's up, playa? Super happy birthday. Super happy birthday. All right, is everybody cool? Okay, is everybody cool? Let's go look at some political stuff. First, I'm gonna take this shit off my screen so you guys can see what's going on. Hey, Mike, what's going on, my man? I hope you're having a super amazing day. Okay, so first, I gotta lose this launcher line. I thought it was pretty cool, but whatever. So we're gonna look at things. I'll show you guys something. Hey, Brianna, what's up? So we're gonna have some fun with the politics, right? I'm not political, just to let you guys know, because I'm not, because I don't really give a shit. But I do have my opinions and I do have my views. And we are going to start off with my opinion and my views. This is my show. This is my channel. So here we go. Seriously, Jennifer. Happy birthday to all Aquarians out there. Sorry, all Scorpios out there. Hey, so we're going to start. I have Kanye West here, but I don't really want to look at Kanye's chart because I think it's kind of silly. I might look at it in private. Maybe we'll look at it a little later tonight. You know, if there's time, we'll look at it a little later tonight. But Kanye did have something interesting in his chart, and Elon Musk has something interesting in his chart, both forecasting a potential downfall. So Elon Musk has a downfall that's foretold in his chart that's coming up. Also, these massive swings in someone's chart, how someone can become a billionaire and then go bankrupt, these swings, there's something that you guys should know about this, how this works in astrology, because it really does work. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. And as much as, we goof around and make fun of Donald Trump, not because you guys like or dislike him, because you're making fun of him. And so, just like we make fun of Uncle Sleepy Joe. And so, but... man, when you think of things like how hard it really is to bankrupt a casino, like how to go broke on a casino is like almost impossible. You have to have zero fiscal responsibility, zero sense of how to attract people. Or you have to be corrupt, which it might have been something corrupt. Who knows? Who knows? I don't know what happened. So these guys who swing really hard and hit home runs, or they're given home runs and they swing even harder, but they can have really big falls, and I've seen it. I've seen it personally. I've seen it firsthand, and it's motherfucking painful. I don't keep you on YouTube, whether you realize it or not. So you gotta so I wouldn't mind showing you guys that kind of stuff. It's a kind of interesting thing, but I don't really want to. You know what, Brianna? Kanye has been in a downfall for a couple of years. It's why I don't really want to look at his chart, because it's kind of backwards looking. The aspect that... So listen up. I guess we'll start. We're starting. No video. No introduction video. I'm going to set the alarm clock. In 15 minutes, we'll pick the cards. Okay, guys? Or in 10 minutes, we'll pick the cards. We'll just do this little thing. He went bankrupt on a few casinos. Wow, I didn't realize that. So here's the thing. They both have a similar... we all have this aspect in our chart, and we all go through times in our chart where it's difficult astrologically. It's difficult financial, and it's difficult in romance as well. And when Donald Trump went through it, you know, a couple of times, you know, because it's a cycle. It happens. It happens many times in your lifetime, and when it happens, you can lose all of your money and you can get divorced. It is a really difficult and dangerous thing, and it's tough. It's really tough. You have to sell your really cool fucking sports car and teach kids music for fucking no money. It's really difficult, but it happens. And if you're a success-driven person, and maybe if you have it in your chart, you can, it'll rebound and you'll be super successful again. And Kanye went through it like a couple of years ago. Elon Musk is going to go through it shortly. And moreover, there's some things in Elon Musk's chart which are not the same as Donald Trump's chart. Now, you might think that Elon Musk seems to share some kind of, you know, celebrity status along the Donald Trump line, or Kanye West shares it, but it's not how it works. Elon doesn't have the same kind of social pull that Donald Trump and Kanye have. Astrologically, Donald Trump and Kanye West have absolutely outstanding charts to be super famous. They have rock star charts. Elon Musk is going through a rock star transit. It's a very different kind of thing. But I'll show this to you in a sec, and then I'll show you what's going on. But these are things that you should know. Remember, hey, Momo, what's up, Flea? So just to remind you guys, I do teach astrology. This is the kind of stuff you'll learn in my class. And we'll do it right. Well, I don't know if you'll learn this in my class. We do something a little different, but I'll show this to you. All right, so we're going to do that right now. We'll look at it for about 5 minutes, and then we'll come back and we'll see. No, I'll show it to you right now, Brianna. I do it all the time in compatibility, but I'll show it to you again. Now I want to go on to one thing, and to, you know, if I may just say one of my beliefs for a second. Hey, Mama. Now I'm going to get pretty hard here for a second, and it's going to be a little off color, and you might have difficulty relating to what I'm about to say. And it can trigger a lot of you guys, so just take it easy. But here you go. And I want to preface this by saying that these ideas that I'm going to put forth right now in a statement, I actually studied this back in university in 1993. And I wrote a big paper on it, and I presented that paper to inquiring minds at Mensa. So that was 30 years ago, okay? In 1993, I wrote a paper at university about speech, culture, and racism, and race. And so I just want to say something. And at the time, you know, we were all considered a little stupid because, you know, the civil rights had come 30 years before then. But I just want to say one thing for the guys who are listening to Drake and listening to Kanye, not Kanye, I don't know, I'm missing that basketball player. What's that basketball player's name? Kyrie, listening to Kyrie, not Drake, listening to Kanye, listening to Kyrie. In my view, if you don't understand, if you don't understand that that a black person can be Jewish, or that a white person can be Buddhist, or that an Asian person can be Christian or Muslim, or a white person can be Muslim or follow Islam. If you don't understand these things, if you don't understand that an Asian person could be Jewish, or a colored person, if you don't understand that, and I haven't heard anyone in the media, and I haven't heard any Jewish people in the media say that. But if you don't understand that, then that's racist. Okay, that's racism right there. Okay, so that's, in my mind, I consider that racist. If you don't understand that a white person can follow Islam, a white person can be Jewish, a white person can follow Christianity, a white person can worship the devil, a white person can worship whatever they want. right? Or a colored person can worship all of that kind of stuff. You know, if you don't understand that, if you don't recognize that, then you're racist. And there's a little bit more, okay? There's a little bit more to that, but I don't want to go into any more of it, okay? I don't want to talk about any more of it. But that's the deal in my book. And unless you can get, and so if you ever bring that up, like when you're talking to your friends and you bring that, all they had to do was someone should have just said, you know, don't you know, they're Black Jews, dude. What are you talking about? So that's my 2 cents on that. And 30 years ago, 30 years ago, we were called stupid for our ideas, which were from our civil rights leaders who were professors. We were thought of as stupid back then, 30 years ago. And in the last 30 years, or in the last week, I have not heard one new statement from anybody. And I didn't hear one new statement when Whoopi made her comments. I didn't see one new statement last week. And I'm not seeing it right now. But I'm going to say once again, unless you understand that people from different if the different pigmentation in your skin can belong to the same religious organizations to an extent, then your brain is coming from a place of segregation. That's my 2 cents. That's coming from a fucking Freemason, guys. And I'm about as exclusionary as it gets. So I'm just saying. Freemason is calling you racist. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? All right, let's move on. Let's move on. Oh, my God. Let's move on. As for the other stuff, I can't comment on it. Aaron, thank you. Thank you. My comment is not only to colored Americans, my comment is also to Black people from other parts of the world as well. This is an international channel, and on this channel, people of color are from more places than just the United States. But I do appreciate how you like to be addressed, and I will be more sensitive the next time I'm addressing you and your group. But I'm addressing a broader group right now, of which you just happen to be a part of. So just a heads up on that. But I'll keep it in consideration. All right, next. All right. All right. So that's the 2 cents. Let's get that out of the way. Next. You're welcome. Okay, let's move on. Now, you guys have to understand it's an international channel. All right. All right. Anyways, no, we're not talking about language. Everybody chill out. Okay, everybody chill out. You guys know what I'm talking about, and I'm not meaning to offend. So everybody chill out. So I'm meaning to tear down the segregation is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to remove some of the language barriers. And I don't really think those guys are racist, to be super, super, super honest with you guys. I really don't think so. But there's a language situation that is causing this particular thing of thought. And language and how you think and how you perceive, that's my motherfucking wheelhouse here as the hypnotist on the sunny side. So that's what I'm explaining to you. But it can be offensive, in just the words, right? All right, everybody cool. Everybody be cool. Time to guess the cards. Time to guess the cards. Time to guess the cards, guys. Write it down. Also, we're going to do the little Elon Musk thing first, because as much as we want to do the elections, that's something you guys really need to know. Elon Musk is headed for a fall. And I'll show you the same fall that Kanye had. And I'm not looking at Kanye speaking and doing all this kind of stuff, okay? That's not what we're going to look at, because anybody could go, right? So everybody says stupid shit every day. So we're not looking at saying stupid shit. We're looking at, unless we see Jupiter specifically blowing up Mercury or Mercury hitting the North Node or Mercury going crazy, we're not really going to focus on saying stupid shit because, you know, we say stupid shit all the time. What we're going to look at is losing your money, because you guys ask me every single night, going to fall in love? Is the guy going to come back? What's going on? Stuff really important. And that's so we're going to look at that because like we all say stupid shit, right? And we all do stupid shit. So we'll look at that in a couple of minutes. And that, I show it on your charts, and that's something we really all need to go. And it's coming up with Elon. Not only is it coming up with Elon, a bunch of you guys have this in your chart as well. And I've already seen it. This is why we're here doing it. And Kanye had it and he's gone. All right, enough. Let's do it. All right. Oh, Mama, you got it. Okay, everybody ready? Enough. Huh. Huh. I thought that was going to be super tense, man, but it's not. the only thing that you guys pushed back on was me choosing a poor, choosing a poor phrase, a poor turn of words to describe one of the demographics, which is okay because I'm a little outdated. I am outdated. All right, so it's okay. It's okay. We didn't scrap it out. All right, let's do it. Whew. Let's pick the cards. Let's do it. Let's pick the cards. What do you guys say? 8:30. Most of you guys are here. So far for the month. Hey guys, I had fun doing the horoscopes yesterday. It was nice to just chill out and cut off, and it really was. But for the month, listen to this. So far, is Sue here? Oh, Sue is right here. Good. So I was thinking, guys, tonight we're going to do like our one guess right now. But guys seem to be having fun, right? So like if you guys are having fun, maybe we'll do like a half an hour on like a Thursday night where we just hang out at say like 8 o'clock, like this time on Thursday night, and we just guess the cards for half an hour. And because that's kind of fun. But it's kind of fun. So anyways, but I have to find a way to integrate that with this. And right now, we have a very tight race. We have SueJ in the lead with 3 and Wing One in second place with 2. Holy smokes. Wing One might actually have 3, but we picked without her. So here we go. Okay, Michael says the Fool. What do you guys say? Is anyone picking the cards? You already gave your picks, Sue? Oh, hold on. I can't use that computer. So I missed it. Was I running around? Hold on. Did you pick it way back at the beginning, Sue? When like earlier on? I saw ErickaH and oh, here you go. Joker, 8 of Cups. Oh, I got it, Sue. I got it. I have it right here. I saw ErickaH's post and I pulled up ErickaH's, but I didn't see yours. Joker, what do you mean by the Joker? We'll use the Fool as the Joker, Sue? Hey, Sue, is the Fool the Joker, let's say? Okay, hold on. I'm putting you guys in here. Taurus, Mars retrograde. Oh, yeah, I mean, it is Mars retrograde. Hey, Jennifer, stick around because we're going to, after we guess the cards, we're going to try and pick the election, and Mars is retrograde. So we got to figure that out. Okay. Sorry, guys. Let me get down here. So Sue. Okay, Sue. Hold on. I'm putting the members in the description box. So Sue. Hey, Wing One, we need your picks, but take it easy. Okay, I have Oz and Fetterman lined up, and I have the football player guys set up as well. All right, and who else? Okay, so what do we have next? Where are your picks? Okay, so hold on, I'm way back in the back. Hold on. I see you guys over there, but I'm trying to put in the description box. Holy smokes. Sorry. Mercury goes retrograde on your birthday. That's not really a big deal. That's normal to have Mercury retrograde through your birthday. It's not really such a big deal. I'd watch out for communication. Plans might get a little messed up. Yeah, Lise. Hey, Lise, tequila for my birthday? Seriously. Everyone take a shot? With these psychics here, I'll be drunk in about 2 minutes. These guys get big. You don't get, Lisa, these guys get like, you know what it's like. These guys guess like 3 of the cards, like 4. We're going to get hammered in like 2 minutes. Oh my God. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Oh my God. Hold on. I'm way back like in the chat. Oh man, I'm having a communication problem. Hey, Michael, what's up? Who else is in the house? Jennifer's in the house. Pisces Throws in the house. Mike's in the Brianna. Mama's in the house. Hey, Dr. P is in the house. All right. Next. Hey, Stephanie. I'm of mixed race, Stephanie. Can't you tell? I'm of mixed race. All right, but it's great to... It's a different situation. But it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You guys can apologize. Yeah, it's all cool. It's all cool. We're international. It's all fine. All right, here we go. Maybe Dr. P. I don't know how it is. All right. Here we go. Hold on. I'm trying to get the pics. I'm way back in here. I'm looking at the fuck. All right. And I just froze my computer. Hold on. Can we do the pick 4 or 6? 4. TN picking. We have picking 4. Okay, here we go. Sorry, guys. Okay, I'm back. All right, here we go. MoMA. Okay, not MoMA. Okay. Lisa. No, Jennifer. Fuck. Jennifer. Emperor. Tower. 5 of Wands. Okay. All right, here we go. Next. Lisa. Queen of Wands. Chariot. 10 of Pentacles. 6 of Wands. All right, there we go. All right, guys, I'm back in the groove here. Hey, Healthy, what's up? How have you been? Let me calm down. I'm stressing out, man. I'm stressing out. Oh, my God. Hey, Jennifer. Okay, everybody. Thanks, Jennifer. I super appreciate that. Everybody calm down. My thing is all fucked. Fell behind. I fell behind in my thing. Putting everybody in the description box. This is... Everybody chill out. I should have, fuck. So like, all right, everybody. 1 sec, Sonia. We're about to guess the cards. Ace of Wands is a beautiful card. Yep. Okay. Lisa N. Fuck, Sonny. Why so slow today? I wasn't slow until about half an hour ago. Okay. Lisa, Queen of Wands, Chariot, Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, 6 of Wands. Brianna, Tower, Ace of Swords, Fool. MoMA, Fool, Wheel, 6 of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. You guys feeling the Fool card tonight, right? Okay. You guys feeling it, right? All right, 1 sec. Then we're going to look at TN. I'm putting I put the SunnySide members. Their pics go in the description box, guys. That's what's taking so much time. Okay, so Lisa, MoMA, Mike, 5 of Swords. Really? Okay, 5 of Swords, good. TN, 8 of Wands, 3 of Wands, the Sun and the Magician. All right. Oh, no. Oh, come on. Okay, good. All right, TN. All right, I'm almost caught up. 1 sec, and then I'll make my picks. Oh, my God. TN. Michael says the Ace of Wands. That's a good pick. Healthy says the Sun and the Star. Good pick. ErickaH says Hermit. 4 of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles. Reversed. Spending money, not holding on to it. 7 of Pentacles. Oh, it's money time for the Pisces. Oh, my goodness. Wheel of Fortune, winning the lottery, and the Fool card again. Who's everybody's picking Sue's food card? Okay, here you go. ErickaH, description box. Wing one, come on. Come, someone go poke the crab. Someone go poke Wing one. Tell her to pick some cards. Okay, who else is left? Can we do... Sorry. Oh, there we go. I got you, Wing one. Okay, Dr. P. Sorry, guys, I missed it. Sorry, guys. Jennifer says, Emperor, Tarot, 5 of Wands. You got it. Tower. Sorry, not Tarot. Thanks, Jennifer. Can we... Yep, we're going to pick 4. Then Healthy says the Sun and the Star. All right. Okay, I've got Jennifer right here. One sec, guys. Moon. Dr. P says Moon, Chariot. Wow, it really takes me a long time. I'm telling you, my computer's lagging with all this stuff. But, all right, did I put Wing one in here? No, I missed Wing one's picks. All right, everybody be cool. So, okay, Jennifer, Healthy, Dr. P, the Moon, Chariot, Star, and 4 of Swords. Moon, Chariot, Star, 4 of Swords. Yeah, I guess, yeah. Jennifer got her. Okay, hold on. Almost there. Hey, so guys, I clearly didn't win the Powerball last night. And I keep picking, like, my birthday and SLC's birthday. And it's not working for me. So I don't know. I'm going to have to start picking, like, numbers like normal people. Okay, Wing one. Here we go. Lovers, 4 of Wands, Priestess, and 9 of Coins. Yeah. Maybe. Okay, Wing one. Well, Wing one totally almost ran away with it last month. So it's important to get our picks in here. All right, you should have said the Moon. Everybody's saying the Fool. Hey, Rhonda, 8 of Wands, 5 of Swords, and the Death card. There you go, Rhonda. You guys learning too, right? You're going to say the Fool but changed it? What? All right, let me get some cards. Okay, enough. Okay, we did it. Everybody calm down. I caught up. I was nervous about saying that stuff about the racism and stuff. But it's something that, you know, I've been thinking about, and I don't really like, ever since I started my immigration process to the United States, and I'm only immigrating because I got married. And because I had to really find, my life in Vancouver was about as good as it's going to get for someone like me. It was pretty good. And so ever since I started doing that stuff to the States, and I'm going to the States, and I know, you know, they watch you, I haven't been able to express myself. I know we have freedom of speech, so to speak. Like in Canada, you don't have freedom of speech. We have hate speech here. And some of the things they said in the States, if you said that in Canada, you might go to jail. But in this, you know, you can't say go kill somebody. Like you could probably, and you can't spray swastikas everywhere in Canada. But like they'll put you in jail. So I think they will. That and littering or smoking in public. So that'll all put you in jail in Canada. So, but I do watch my mouth because crossing the border, people talk about it. I'm a public figure. They do see what I say. I am sensitive to certain things. I am a target. I've been attacked several times. And so, you know, and I do have a kid who lives close to me and a wife who doesn't. So so I usually watch what I say. But we'll take it. But I'm glad we all cool with this. Actually, I thought... All right, next. I'm going to open this window a little more because it's getting hot in here under my collar. All right. Have you guys ever seen, as we're guessing the cards, have you guys ever seen my wedding pictures? I wore a black shirt, black tie. I didn't wear a jacket because I didn't know what I was doing. Black shirt, black tie, black jeans, right? It was really cool. And SLC wore a really black, like everything was brand new, right? Black tie, no, dark blue tie. Our colors were black and blue. And so I wore a dark blue tie, satin tie, black shirt, black tight, brand new black jeans, black shoes. And SLC wore this beautiful black cocktail dress with this beautiful train, a wraparound thing that goes out, a black one. And she wore this black veil. Oh my God, my dad absolutely fell in love with SLC. Oh my God, my dad loved that girl so much. He's like, oh my God, he's like, whoa. Oh man, he loved it. It was so fun. He's like, you know what, you guys are a fun couple to hang out with, which is really funny because she doesn't usually say that to me, but like just joking. But my dad loved it. He's like, yeah, that's what he used to say. Hey, you guys are a fun couple. Whatever. But he's hanging out with his popular, we're the cool kids, right? And my sister and her husband are square as ass, man. They could my sister and her husband, man, they're so fucking square. If they were to fall down, they couldn't even roll down a hill. They're so square. They could. Oh man. Hey Jazz. Oh, it's Sunday today. Okay. Everybody calm down. Everybody take a deep breath. Jazz has a big day tomorrow. Hey, Jazz, I was thinking about you when I did the horoscopes. Everything's going to be cool. You're going to have a good week ahead of you. All right, we're guessing the cards. I've done my blah, blah, blah. Everybody's cool. Everybody's locked in. It's tomorrow. Well, I'm not going to... Square his ass. Oh my God. He could oh my God. Oh my God, that guy couldn't. Oh my God. One thing that guy could do, he couldn't even, that guy couldn't fall off a fucking, anyways, next, hold on, I just want to come back. I gotta write it down here, the timestamp, and then we'll just get our stuff going again. Hold on a sec. Just want to timestamp, and then I'll guess the cards and we'll move on. Hey, Jazz, we got to guess the cards. Come on. Up at the top, 45 minutes. Okay, so you guys know, Wing One and Sue are in, super lead here, right? They're we gotta, they're in, super far lead. Okay, Sunny, what am I going to guess? Well, I'm going to go contrary to all of you guys. And instead of saying the Fool, I'm going to say the World. Yeah. You saw the High Priestess? Nice. Jasmine. You got it, Jazz. That's cool. I am totally a Gemini rising. Watch out. Gemini. I'm working on this computer over here. Sun and the World. Nice. I picked the World card as well, actually. I do pick the World card. I pick the World. I pick Temperance. You guys all pick the Fool, right? But I don't pick the Fool. I'm going to say, Ace of Wands. I say World, Temperance, Ace of Wands, and probably 5 of fucked up wands, right? I want to say, what did Lisa say? Oh, 10 of Swords and 4 of Wands. 10 Swords, 4 Wands. I got you, Jazz. Would Lisa? Oh, I totally missed it. Oh, yeah, seriously. Let's just congratulate them. Seriously. Oh, no, Jazz, you're out. You only get 10. Only get 10. You only get 4. Only get 4. Okay, here we go. So we have everyone is in. Everyone's locked in except Ginger and Diana. K1. Oh, K1, you just made it in. I see you right here on my screen. I'm like, everyone except Ginger. Okay, K1. Was Ginger here, guys? Did she pick? K1. Star. Nice. Judgment. That's a good idea. 9 of Wands and 10 of Swords. Hey guys, you know what? As we're speaking astrologically, oh, thanks, Sue. Temperance, Ace of Wands, 5 of Wands in the World. You know what, guys? As we're going through, I put the member stuff in the description box. I made it. As we're going through, okay, now I guess it's time for me to shuffle the cards. Let me pick some cards and shuffle them. As we're going through, my brain just collapsing here. Let's pick up the cards and we'll go through them. Oh, okay, we made it. That's a lot of cards. Okay, we made it. Thanks, Sue. Okay, let's think about it for a second. So what's going on with this week? Oh yeah, here we go. So guys, Mars is retrograde, right? Mars is retrograde. What's happening? Right, so Elon Musk put that bid in for Twitter. Then, you only pick 3. The moon? You got it, Jennifer, the moon. I got you. That's what, oh, and SLC picks the moon, and I'll tell you what the other one she has. The moon and the devil. I got you, Jennifer. Moon. So what was I going to say about... So here's an interesting thing. All right, so so let's just do it for a sec. Guys, Mars retrograde, that's not really a world kind of thing. Like, is it? Like, Mars kind of retrograde is... I picked the Tower. The Tower came up so many times yesterday. So Mars retrograde is the Tower, right? Mars is the Tower. But Mars retrograde, is it like... So it's not necessarily a new beginning, right? So Mars retrograde is kind of going over things as you're moving forward. So Mars direct, Elon Musk tried to do Twitter, he backed out of it, whatever. Like whatever, okay? Like whatever, say the deal went through, say this one, say forget about all the nonsense. Just say he made the thing. Or you bought a house at the time Elon Musk tried to buy Twitter, and then something happened, there was a delay, blah, 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 and now you're moving into the house. And so that's kind of what this Mars retrograde is. Mars, you bought the house, or you made the offer under Mars under Mars in the shadow, and you weren't really sure. As Saturn went retrograde, Jupiter went retrograde, you weren't necessarily sure that you still wanted that particular house. And you're like, what the fuck? But you couldn't get out of it for some reason. And so Mars went retrograde and you have to do it to move forward, right? Maybe you started taking some medicine at the end of the summer, at the end of the spring, or you had some kind of medical treatment at the end of the spring, and then you had the entire summer off. Like you had a chemo holiday, a chemo vacation, they call it, during the summer. And then Mars is retrograde, you're back. You got to go back to the chemo place, chemo lodge. Or like you were training for something in pretty good shape at the beginning of the summer, at the end of the spring. And then somehow in the summer, something happened and you became derailed. And now with Mars retrograde, you're back getting yourself back in shape. This particular Mars retrograde is really good for health. It's really good for habits, but it's also good for bad habits as well. So watch your habits, good and bad. Watch where you physically place your energy, consciously and subconsciously, which are kind of like your habits. So watch out for all of that kind of stuff. Okay? Now, I'm telling you all of that because that energy is what's going on during this election, which is like, what? You know, what's going on, man? So that's the tricky part of it. On top of that, we have Venus is applying to the Uranus, I think. Venus is doing a thing with Uranus. That's going to make an unexpected situation in unexpected occurrences in love. That's coming. So you might have, like, unexpectedly a huge voter turnout. I would imagine an unexpectedly large voter turnout. And if not, write that fucking thing down, because this transit's going to happen again, and the next time we won't have a large turnout. It's going to be unusual. So these are things to watch out for. All right. Next, my brain is collapsed. Shall we pick the cards? So enough of that kind of stuff. My brain seems to be listing here again. Well, I was worried about stuff. So I was worried about stuff. All right, here we go. Let's get down to it. Shit. I keep doing this thing. That's right. There are meteor showers. They said that you should be able to see it in southern Ontario. They said this year you should be able to see the aurora borealis from southern Ontario, the northern lights. The northern lights are spectacular. It looks like, you know, when you go to a university party and you're really drunk and you pass out on the lawn and you look up at the sky and it's spinning with all these lights? That's what the aurora borealis looks like. It's amazing. All right, enough. Let's do it. Let's pick the cards, and then I'll show you that Elon Musk stuff, and then we'll guess the stuff for the election. But keep all that astrology stuff in the background and cruising, cycling through the brain, because that's what we're looking at for the election. Everybody in the world says the Republicans are going to win, and we all thought the Republicans were going to win, but keep in mind that, like, Mars is retrograde. I'm pretty sure that women like to vote. I don't know. Abortions were taken away from women, so maybe they're going to take away the right to vote next time. I don't know. And so, although I have a comment on that, a political comment on that as well. So it's really weird to see people who believe. It's really weird to see people who believe in the death penalty and guns, the death penalty and guns and violence and getting rid of Mexicans. Like, it's really weird to see those people call themselves right-to-lifers. It's really weird to see people who believe in the death penalty and believe in guns and the right to protect yourself and bear arms and all that shit. It's really weird to see those guys call themselves right-to-lifers, because they definitely are not. They are definitely right to fucking shoot somebody's fucking ass. It's really weird. But, like, that's my 2 cents. But to be honest, the reason I'm like this is because I am extremely right-wing. You may not really. I don't believe in this, I don't believe you should have different rights for, like, men and women like that. I believe that women should be allowed to do whatever they want. I believe that the freedom for men to express themselves. But I believe in an informed society. I believe that society should change their views when the views deem, need to be changed. And I believe we should work with each other for a more beautiful day. That's what I believe. So, but, my views aren't the same as everyone, and it's okay. So, that's cool. What are you guys saying? Oh my God, it's not only ironic, it's like really weird. But it's okay. It's really weird. But that's what I believe, okay? I also believe something else. And I know this from an economic background. Once someone starts, it's difficult to stop. So, because it changes the way they think. So if you start giving people freedoms, they're going to want more freedoms. I'm not saying that's good or bad, okay? Like, you give a teenager a candy, he's going to want more, right? They get one vote, they want more. Whatever. But once they start taking away rights and freedoms, they can take away rights and freedoms as well. And once they take away, and and the guys is just nonsense. You can't say, it's just weird. It's just weird. It's just a weird thing all the way around. It's just weird all the way around. To be honest with you, it's just weird. This whole anti-medicine thing is really weird. Although I understand it, I do. All these people who want guns, but at the same, they want to kill everybody, but they don't agree with abortion. I find that really weird, but I do understand that as well. Guys, I understand. I understand what you're saying. I really do. I really do understand you. Just like I understood that Kari thing about the racism thing, and maybe he didn't realize he's being raised, you know, like, even if he really sticks to his guns, he doesn't quite realize that other thing that no one has told him yet. And so, anyways, whatever. Let's see. All right. Give a mouse a cookie. Eat. All right, whatever. I have nothing up my sleeves. I have nothing up my sleeves, and even less in my wallet. Okay? There is no cheating going on here. There's no cheating going on here. I'm not even talking dirty. Although I have a really, really gross, dirty joke that I was talking to SLC about today, and I can't tell you guys. SLC actually wrote a really good one. Hold on. Oh, let's just pick the cards. All right, here we go. 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 I think that's funny. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Next. Hey, Brianna, what's up? I hope you're having an amazing day. And first up, you guys ready? You guys ready? I'm ready. Everybody's ready, guys. I'm ready to bore you guys to tears. Okay, here we go. Calm down. I don't know who's going to win. I want to use the cards to guess the election. Okay, just do it. Okay, I'm the one. Boom. 10 of Fuck. Who the... We can lose on the first card. 10 of Pentacles. Little elephant guy. That was Sue right away, right? Fuck. Everybody calm down. I'm holding the pen here. I'll write it all down. Sue right away. 10 of Pentacles right off the bat. Oh my God. Seriously. Did you guys say... I thought someone said 10 of Pentacles. Can you guys remind me? Help me out here. It's in the... I'll pull it up in a sec. Oh my God. 10 of Pentacles. You guys. Oh, you picked the 9? Someone picked 10. Lisa got it. Oh shit, these are the wrong cards. Hold on. I pulled up the wrong cards. So, 10 of Pentacles, you know, long-term finances, blah, 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 long-term money. Sorry guys, I'm pulling up. We're using this other deck for the beginning here. I want to use these really cute guys that Sue got us. Here we go. 10 of Pentacles. Money. Was that you, Lisa? And Sue? Oh, shucks. Nothing wrong with that. I have Lisa N. 10 of Pentacles. All right. All right. 10 of Pentacles. Lisa N. This is a cute card. Good things financially, guys. This card is... Oh, this card's reversed. Oh, fuck. All right, here we go. This one is reversed, guys. So like you're going to have... Your inheritance is going to be delayed. Take it easy. Don't stress it out. Inheritance delayed. Just be cool with everybody, you know? Or that big financial windfall that you're hoping for is going to be a little bit delayed. Just take it out. Money's going to be a little tight, guys. Keep this card in mind when we go to look at Elon Musk in a sec. All right, next. Lisa is... These cards are sticking together. Hold on. Hold on. These guys are together. Stuck. Okay, here we go. Next. Yeah, Moma, yes. Next. And boom. 5 of Cups. Whoa. 5 of Cups. Hey, one of you guys said 5 of Cups. Did Jasmine say it? So no Powerball then, not tonight. Oh wait, the Powerball's tomorrow. Okay. Next up, 5 of Cups. All right, so 5 of Cups, a little bit of heartbreak, guys. It's a little bit of stressing out. You know, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I should have used the other deck for this. Guys, I'm going to use the other deck for guessing the cards now for the teaching stuff. And when I read the stuff for the guys, like when we do Warnock and that kind of stuff, we'll use these cards. But for this, picking guess the cards, I should have used the other one. All right, next. Sue got it. Give me a break. What's Sue doing with the 5 of hearts? Okay, hold on. Sue, 5 of cups. Oh, man, Sue, 5 of cups. Jennifer, 5 of wands. All right, SueJ. Jesus Louise, man. Sue is perfect for the month. Okay, next. What the All right. All right. You guys better catch up. Okay, here we go. Next. Sue's gonna have a giant chest of SunnySide t-shirts soon. Sue's gonna have. All right, Sue's gonna have like 50 copies of my book if she keeps playing like. All right, next. Boom. 4 of cups. Hey guys, 4 of cups. Oh, you guys said 4 of cups as well, didn't you? Watch this card. 4 of cups. This is a really nice deck, guys. 4 of cups. This little panda is panda. Right? It's cardinal energy. It's Cancer energy, right? It's the last deacon of Cancer. It's getting ready to move on. This guy's a little grouchy. He's not grouchy like the Hierophant, right? He's not grouchy like Taurus energy. The Hierophant's grouchy, but that's also because it's of another thing. But this guy's, he's like bummed out. He's turning his back on all the good fortune. So with the 4 of cups, turning your back on all that's presented to you, wanting something more, leads to the 5 of cups, which is like, oh man, turning your back on it. Okay, hold on. What's up? Oops, sorry guys. Let me do that. So who got this one? Sue picked another one. I let Sue pick my lottery numbers last week. Well, actually, I haven't checked them yet, but the books. But they have books on computers now. Nobody reads books. What? They have books on YouTube. Hey, did no one pick the 4 of cups? You guys gonna make me go back and look through everybody? Come on. 4 of cups. Come on, shout it out. Who got the 4 of cups? 4 of swords. Jazz said 4 of wands. Nobody. No one said 4 of cups. Momo, Knight of cups. All right, let's keep chugging along then. All right, let's chug along. Next. Wing one was close. Okay, here we go. Boom. Fucking hell. Okay, this is for all the SunnySiders. All of the SunnySiders except Sunny. The Tower, because you guys are psychic, and I'm going through a bad life experience right now. Being psychic, I can't even tell you what's going on in front of my eyes. How many fingers, Sunny? How many fingers? I'll show you how many fingers, motherfucker. Get that shit out of my face. 2? Well, all right, stop it. The Tower card is up. Any of you guys say the Tower card? Other than just like, hey, Sunny, get the Tower card? I don't usually pick the Tower. Did SLC pick the Tower card? Oh, she picked the Devil card. All right. Hey, Garv. What's up, playa? I hope you're having a super amazing day, my man. Jennifer said the Tower, right on. Oh, my God, you guys. This is fun, actually, guys. This is kind of fun. I know, but I'm stubborn. Jazz, you picked the Tower as well? Hold on. Well, I have it right here. So we have, let me go through. Oh, my, so. Jennifer and Jazz. Jazz, you get the Tower. You spit it out as well. Jennifer. Oh my God. All right, here we go. Here we go. Don't be so quick with your congratulations. My cards haven't come up yet. It's a long month, guys. Christmas is yet to be. So, oh man. I'm gonna. Okay, here we go. Next. Erica's got the double card. All right, here we go, guys. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. And your daughter's name is Jasmine? I like that. Okay, here we go. Here we go. And boom! Judgment. Fuck. 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 I didn't say. Sorry. Everybody calm down. Who said judgment? K1 said judgment. Shit. I mean, congratulations. I don't mean shit. I mean, congratulations. Shit. Everybody's guessing the fucking cards except me. Oh, okay. Who else said? I don't mean that. I mean, congratulations. Judgment. Who else picked judgment in here? K1. All right, next. All right. No, I mean, congratulations. Congratulations. I'm not the jealous type. Why does it never happen to me? Okay. I think this jacket, I think that new shit, I've started putting new shit in my hair. Really, I found this stuff in the washroom and I started putting new shit in my hair. And I think this shit I've been putting in my hair, it's making it, I'm becoming less intuitive. I'm becoming less psychic with all this shit I've been putting in my hair. Excuse me. Or else all this psychic shielding I've been doing is, shut up. So I feel like it's just stupid. I'm just fucking it up and you guys are on fire. All right, here we go. Here we go. A little more apple juice. We want the world card. We're going for the world. All right, Sunny's going for the world. And bam, last chance. All right, here we go. World card. That's the 8-ball. Streamy. That doesn't help. Okay, here we go. And boom. 3 of Pentacles. I am totally shut out. Crap. Fuck. What's the next card? 7 of Swords. I wouldn't have said that. 7 of Cups. Oh, I'm really off right now. All right, fair enough. 3 of Pentacles. I am totally out. Give me 1 second, guys. I have to write everybody down in the book. Wow. Wow. Oh, I'm going to get smoked. I'm totally going to get smoked. I'm not psychic anymore. Oh, like, oh my God. All right. All right. All right. Well, there you go. Okay, here we go. Hard work, right? 3 of Pentacles. Worker ants carrying coins all over the place. 1, 8, 3, 6. Everybody take a deep breath. Pick your nose if you have to. Everybody calm down. Today is November 6th or November 5th. Today's the 6th. Weren't we online yesterday? All right. 8 p.m. LisaN. LisaN. SueJ. Jennifer. Jazz. Oh, shit. Jasmine's. All right. Jasmine. There you go. And K1. Oh my God, K1 is in 2nd place. Woo! Okay, so here's the score for the month, guys. Here's this. Oh, I guess I'll set this up later. So here's the thing for the month. Here's our score for the month. Maybe on Tuesday or Thursday night. Tonight we're gonna do this thing in a sec. So for the month, we have SueJ with 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 4. SueJ's in the lead with 4. Then we have, then Wing 1 has 2. Wing 1 has 2. And Wing 1 and K1 both have 2. Wing 1 and K1 are in 2nd place with 2. Good job, K1. Like, amazing good job. And for everyone else, we have 1. So Dr. P. Wait, Jennifer, Jasmine, okay, Lisa. No, everyone else has 1. Sunny has 1. Samantha, Sunny, Samantha, Daniela, Ginger, SLC, Erica, Lisa, Jazz, and Jennifer. We all have 1, and K1, Wing 1 have 2, and Sue's in the lead with like 15. So, but Sue doesn't win. Sue doesn't win. Oh, Garv, it's okay, man. It's okay. What we're going to do, you guessed before watching the replay. Nope, doesn't count. Same thing with me. I got a whole bunch right during the day last month. It didn't count. It doesn't count. Only at night for now. You're right. Okay. Yeah, well, you guys are ridiculously on time. Hey, Garv, don't worry about it, man. It's all cool. Watch this. I use these cards today because we're about to do some psychic stuff, and I want it to look pretty. But normally, not normally, but now as we move through, we're going to use these cards. And these, okay, that's a bad example because my green screen. We're going to use these. What is an even worse example? What the fuck, Sonny? What do these cards work? All right, so here we go. So and these cards have the meanings in them right here, right? So I'll pull one up for you so you can see it. And my bad, Garv. My bad, totally. Next time I'll explain it. You don't have to know all the names of the cards. Just 2 groups of numbers, 0 to 21 and 1 to 10, playing card style. I should have explained that. And if you just pick the numbers, like say this is number 3, right? Just pick number 3 at the beginning, or pick number 10 or number thing, or the tower is number 16, right? So just pick this kind of stuff. That's how, and that's how, this is number 16. It's kind of how you'd end up learning some of the cards. And the job is to kind of, one, find who's really psychic here so that when I have my next birthday in Vegas, you guys come and make me lots of money. And yeah, actually, Jazz, I think you're going to win in court as well. I do. Well, I don't know about you specifically, but I know that Tauruses are going to win right now. Actually, I said it in the horoscopes. Tauruses have an opportunity to win legal battles in the next 2 weeks. If you wait longer than 2 weeks, then it's going to be very difficult for Taurus. But if Taurus has their situation and they receive their money in the next 2 weeks, they'll be very successful. So that's the deal with Taurus. There's a time element involved with it. Oh, it's all cool, Garv. My bad, man. Hey, check this out. So it's 0 to 10, right? 0 to 10, and 1 to 10, and 0 to 21. And check it out. So the numbers, so the new cards, the other new cards look like this, right? So this is number 10. And this card, right? So you don't need to know Wheel of Fortune yet. You'll learn it, right? You'll just learn the language. You'll learn our language, our astrology, our tarot language by watching the thing, because I speak it. I say the name of every single card, and I show the picture of every single card. And so hearing it and repeating it, you'll learn the language. And here's the key words, right? So Wheel of Fortune is, good luck, karma, life cycles. It's like winning the lottery, right? Wheel of Fortune. So that kind of stuff. In a yes, it means yes. It's fire, it's Jupiter. And all of this stuff I'm putting on the screen for you guys. So we'll do that today. I should have done that right now, but the reason I didn't do it, the reason I didn't do it because these particular cards look a little messy on the screen. They did it. I kind of like the way the other ones look, but I should have done it for you guys. All right, enough. But when we pick the guys right now, we're going to use the other cards because, it's me, right? If I get it wrong, I get it wrong. The cards might say yes, but it's up to me. I'm supposed to be picking them. And if I pick them wrong, I pick them wrong, whatever. It's just the cards. Or you guys can come up with your own interpretation when we do the cards. But that's guessing the astrology right there. All right, you guys ready? Next up, we're going to do a little thing on Elon Musk, and I'm going to show you guys it's the beginning of the downfall. We'll spin the wheels again soon. They're a lot of fun. Spinning the wheel is a lot of fun. All right, guys, here we go. Here's up next. Reminding everyone to subscribe to the channel if you're into that kind of thing. And definitely donate to the channel, but we're doing this tonight. If anyone wants a personal reading over Zoom, that's in the description box. But in the meantime, we're here. And this is... I did it. Okay, here we go. So now we're down to the astrology. So let's start with Kanye West. I'm going to show you guys an astrological thing. All right, Sue, have a wonderful, wonderful night, and we'll see you soon. And congratulations again. Oh, man. Hey, just before we go on, Sue triggered this memory in my head. I got to tell you guys, we were sitting right here, or might have been in Chicago, but we were online together. And one of the girls from Arizona came in, Arizona or Texas, really close to the Mexican border. She might have been in Mexico, I'm not sure. And she's like, and she's drinking away, and we're all laughing here. And she's like, hey, Sunny, all these guys sitting around the table, all these guys sitting here watching you on the big screen right now, they're calling you a witch. They say you're a witch. And they're like, they say you're a witch. But like secretly inside of me, like inside of my head, like out from my face was like, oh. But like on the inside, I was like, do they really think I'm good enough to be a witch? Am I that good? You guys act. I was like, whoa, they think I'm good enough to be a witch. No way. Oh, man. Oh, that felt so. Oh, wow. You know you made it when they started calling you a witch. All right. Well, I liked it. I don't feel very much like a witch right now. I feel more like a next. All right, here we go. First up, so let's just take a moment. I'm going to show you guys a particular transit, okay? There's a particular arc that happens in the sky when a very slow-moving big planet makes a particular aspect to a smaller planet. I'm going to... God, you make me laugh, man. Okay, when this particular aspect shows up, I'm going to show you guys... Mike. Okay, so here we go. So this astrological aspect that's showing up, it foretells, and it's a very slow aspect. It tends to foretell losing a lot of money. Oftentimes when people see this aspect, or this aspect that shows up in their chart, I usually say someone's going to get divorced or lose a lot of money. And that's what I say. And it's kind of textbook, because I learned it from a fucking textbook. It's why it's textbook. It's kind of fortune cookie, because I learned it from a fucking fortune cookie. So like, you know, it's kind of drunk ass because I heard it at the bar. No, it's textbook because I read it in the textbook. And so that's the way that's the way this one kind of goes. Hey, Jazz, sweet dreams. You guys, Jazz taking up? All right, good luck tomorrow, Jazz. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Hey, Turtles, what's up, playa? Warlock. Yeah. That's okay. Enough. It's so really dirty. Okay, here we go. So here's the aspect right here. You guys ready? Okay, you guys have been ready for an hour and a half. I'm the one dicking around. So here we go. Not Warnock. So when this transit comes up, so there are a couple of transits. When they come up, they will take precedent over almost anything. So keep that in mind as we move through it. It creates a very intense challenge, and not everybody can get past it. Now, this is tough to see, right? Can you guys see this? Oh, no. I'm going to adjust the time on this chart before we move things around. So here we go. This, and I don't know the date, and so I need you guys to help me on this, and then I'll set well, I guess I'll put it like this. Here we go. So this is Kanye's chart right here. I'm going to make a picture and make it a little bit bigger. All right, Garv, be cool, man. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful night and super awesome day tomorrow. Have a super awesome day, and you're always welcome here on the sunny side. Even if we disagree, whatever, man. You're welcome on the sunny side. All right, here, and I can't see your avatar, but the color puts me in a good mood. It's nice and it's I like it. Okay, here we go. So the transit is, so that we have this transit, when we have Saturn making a negative aspect to Venus, is that what? Yeah, Erica's right. It's Saturn making a negative aspect to Venus. So it can be Saturn opposite Venus. Saturn opposite Venus is technically bad, but it's also, so it's bad. But these guys right now are actually going through, so the answer is yes, it's Saturn's relations to Venus. And what the fuck is wrong with my cursor here? All right, so as I power this one back, you guys tell me if anything happened to Kanye around this particular time in his life. In his life, he has to go way back. So if we go way back, and I need your help, oh, look, it's retrograde a couple of times, blah, 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 it's going, whatever, I have no idea. I already know he had problems with his super hot, super rich wife. I know the guy's bipolar if he's just stupid. So here we go. So Kanye, right around the beginning, the really beginning, very, very, very beginning of 2021. So let's take a little, we can even go back a couple of weeks. Like this really, like I'll just take this picture right here, but it begins a little before this. But I'll show it to you guys, and you guys can tell me what happened at that time. I know he broke up with what's her name, but I don't know when they did it or anything. I just know that because everybody knows that. And so, hey, and another thing is we're looking at this. I'm really proud of our prediction on what's his name, that football player and his supermodel wife, because like I thought it was all bullshit when we heard it, and then when we looked at the astrology, it looked like they were going to get divorced. I thought it was bullshit until we saw it. All right, so in Kanye, you guys got it? So in Kanye's chart right here, we have, this is December of, oh, sorry, I was doing I was trying to make a t-shirt for us. So, hold on. So we have December 2020, right around in February 19, 2021. Well, there you go. Well, here we go. So right around the turn, oh, you guys can't see that. So right around the turn, right, I have December 27th, January 1st. Right around that time, the new year, 2020, end of 2020, beginning of 2021, you can see very clearly that Kanye has his Saturn making a very serious square to his Venus. And that usually indicates a breakup in relationships. That can indicate, if you're an idiot fuck and you can't play nice with your hot wife, you're going to get kicked to the curb. Happens to all of us. So right around that time, the beginning of 2021, Kanye is losing his money and he's losing his girl, right? Losing money, losing girl. That's what's going on with Kanye. Right around that particular, and you can see it. Now, Kanye's problems are a little heavier than other people's problems. No, Erica, you're the one who got this. So the Kanye's problems are a little trickier than other people's problems. One, he has his Mars here, so it's not just his Venus. He has his Mars here, and so that's going to make so he has his Venus conjunct his Mars, and a number of you guys have your Venus conjunct your Mars. So, right, a number of you guys have this right here. And Venus conjunct Mars is pretty good. Should be good looking. You should be very wealthy. You should make money. You should be exciting. Things should be pretty good for you when you have your Venus conjunct Mars. Sporty maybe. But this guy's Venus conjunct Mars also makes is conjunct his Chiron, which means he's going to have fucked up shit in his relationships. He's going to have fucked up shit in his energy. Kanye may indeed actually be sick. right? Like physically sick and we don't know about it or something. Like this here, just to let you guys know, this here usually makes guys who are in really good shape. A lot of athletes have this, a Saturn-Mars thing like that. Many athletes do. But Kanye just happens to have it as well. But his Chiron is right here as well. And Chiron brings a wound to all of that. So there's a problem there. But if we just said Mars square, if we said Mars alone squaring his Saturn, and you'll see as we look at other charts that's coming up right now, because astrologically, there's a lot of these charts that you guys wanted me to look at right now, not Kanye, okay? This is Kanye, however you spell that, Kanye. This, I wanted to show you this, and I'll show you Elon Musk. Elon Musk is headed for a very big fall. But in the election, these 4 charts you wanted me to look at, there's a lot of Gemini energy in those charts. And Mars is retrograde in Gemini right now. So heads up with all of that. I bring that up right now. So alone, if we had Mars square Saturn alone, that is a bad thing. That's your people who have Mars square Saturn in their chart don't know which way to go. Their energy is at odds with their discipline. So they want to be disciplined, and it's like you want to go do something, but you have a voice in the back of your head saying, no, I can't do it. No, I can't do it. No, like I want to run naked through the shopping mall, but no, I shouldn't do it. No, I should. Or like, I really want to go do this, but I should do this. And so that's the back and forth with Mars square Saturn. And Kanye has that in his chart. And no, he had that transit in his chart in January 2021. Okay, so that was going on in Kanye's chart. But he also has, so his energy would have been fucked up. And he was probably doing stupid shit. He also has Venus doing this aspect, with this aspect at the same time. And Venus is going to take your money away, and it's going to take your love life away. And he indeed got divorced. He was getting divorced. He also has a square to this Chiron, and that's like damned if you do, damned if you don't. So the guy's going through a triple whammy of extreme stress at that particular point in time. Just a major heads up. Okay, so that's the deal we were looking for in Kanye's chart. It's something we're going to see in Elon Musk's chart. Now, before we skip ahead, and start looking, we'll look at Elon Musk, and then we'll look at some of the other guys. If we just take Kanye's chart for now, and we're going to use it for now as a little bit of a benchmark for what's coming up with some of the other guys. Because Kanye's easy. He's in the news. You know what he's doing, right? So it's not like, oh, it's like, no, you know what's going on with Kanye. So then we have, let's move it over here. All right, so here we go. So with Kanye, right? Whoops. So fudge. Right now. Okay, so this is what's going on with Kanye right now. And this is what's going on with Geminis. So it's going to be going on with Daniela. It's going to be going on with my mom. It's going to be going on with Gemini suns right now. Okay, Gemini. So here we go. Kanye is a Cancer rising. The guy's a walking sweater, right? So, all right. So Mars is retrograde. When it was moving forward, it was over here making a pass through all of this. And that was making him, Mars can make you argumentative. It can make you playful. It can make you assertive. It can do well in business. You could win sports, win games. You know, you're more aggressive and assertive. But for Kanye, when it's back here, it's kind of saying stupid shit behind the scenes. It's fighting with people very publicly, right? His Mars was moving through his 11th house, causing problems very socially, on social media, right? The 11th house, social media. Third house is blogging, right? 11th house, third house is websites. 11th is the media part of it, the social part of it. Anyways, Mars was there and he was having problems with groups of people, right? Groups of people, all right? Heads up with all of that. And now Mars. So Mars is about to go retro. Mars is now retrograde, and it's going to cross all of this stuff again. Not all of it, but it's going to come back and cross all of that for Kanye. And it's going to cause a problem with his son. He's going to, so people are going to be, so long story short, people are going to be attacking Geminis, and Kanye is going to get unfairly attacked. Now, on top of Kanye, I don't know that you can unfairly attack the next guy, but like Donald Trump is going to be attacked as well because he's a Gemini. So Donald Trump might hit his head. Donald Trump might have nosebleeds. People will attack him. Kanye is under it. I didn't say Kanye is right or wrong. I'm saying Mars is attacking Geminis. So people are attacking Geminis, and Gemini's very argumentative right now, for better or worse. And Mars is there, so Mars is kind of holding them back. There's a strong possibility Geminis might change the way their appearance, and that's what's going on with Kanye right now. All right. Not only is that going on with Kanye, that is happening in general with people with a lot of Gemini energy. And as you'll see, the next couple of guys after Elon Musk have a lot of Gemini energy in their chart, and they're going to be a little bit on the fucked up side. So I'm going to pull one tarot card for having saying all of that. Oh, well, there you go. All right, here we go. So the so I'm not, I'm kind of a social Republican. Okay, meaning I don't like any government control or anyone telling me how to pay my employees or anything. I really don't. But at the same time, I'm really nice. I used to pay my guys more than any other studio paid. I pay my guys a lot, but I also charge a lot too. So I don't know, but I don't like paying twice. And in Canada, you pay twice a lot. So, but and regardless of what you guys believe, if I was a woman, I would, if I was a woman, or I was in the United States, like I would be concerned. I would have concerned. All right. Ham and eggers. You talking about all you guys who have fun on Friday night. All right, next. Okay. I can't believe listening to me talk is keeping you awake. Okay, next. Okay, so quick recap. You guys have... Oh, I'm not saying anything about hydrofracking. I'm all about abortion and rights. I'm not going to say anything about fracking. Okay, here we go. I'm not going to say anything about fracking. Okay. I'm not from Pennsylvania. I don't really know about that. But I do know, and I might have this wrong, but I think, and Garv, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think you're not supposed to frack in November. I think there's no fracking in November. I don't know, but that's what I think. No frack November. I'm not sure. And let's get back to the astrology. So, I know fracking is a serious thing. I do know that. I do that. But as a former musician, we used to frack a lot. All right, just saying. All right, whatever. So, let's move on. Well, I have a different philosophy than the average guy, I don't deify celebrities. I don't think rich people are smart. I don't think doctors are smart. Where I come from, you have to put your fucking game. You have to fight to win. Anyways, next, let's move on. I don't want to talk about that kind of stuff. I want to keep it light. I made my heavy conversation earlier. So that's what's going on. So that's what's going on with Kanye's chart, guys. Right, and that's... So we looked at when Kanye, 2021, the beginning of 2021, Kanye had the divorce problems. He was going through the square. Okay. The next thing, Mars is retrograde, so all of these guys with all this Gemini energy are going to feel it. Now, I want to point something else here. Kanye has a lot, all this energy is here in the right at the top of his chart. This here screams publicity, because every time there are transits, or like even more so, watch this, Jupiter is going to move forward, and Kanye is going to be more, as Jupiter moves forward for 2 years to cross this right here, Kanye's going to be, this is Kanye's chart. Kanye is going to be more popular, and he's already gone through that square. Okay, he's already gone through it. He's already lost his money. Like, he's losing his money. He's losing his girl. Saturn is going to cause Saturn in Pisces is going to cause problems with his identity, right? It is going to cause problems, but Jupiter is going to be cruising through here, so he's going to be famous. Kanye is going to be very famous, and Kanye is going to be okay. And you're going to find out in 2 years, and I'm not joking, in 2 years, Kanye is going to make all his money back. He's going to make a lot of money. And I specifically look for this aspect in your charts, and I call it a once in a 12-year aspect, because it is once in 12 years. And when it does, when that Jupiter, now Jupiter has to go all the way through Aries, okay? When Jupiter passes through Aries and it makes it into Taurus, Kanye is going to make a killing. He might buy a basketball team. He's not going to afford a football team, but he might buy a basketball team. Seriously, when Jupiter moves into Taurus. But we have a long way to go, about 2 years before that happens. Hey, Navi, what's up? I hope you're having a super, super amazing day. He's all right. Kanye's fine, man. I have no problem with Kanye. So, like, I don't know Kanye. Hold on, my phone's ringing. Kanye's all right, guys. I don't know the deal. I don't really know the deal. Oh, Aaron Carter died yesterday. Was Aaron Carter like a new kid on the block, or one of those guys? All right, here we go. Next. Or he was a rapper, right? Aaron Carter was a rapper. All right, let's move on. Hey, Naomi. Yeah, I wish him well. Why not? What the fuck? I don't really, I wish him the best. All right, let's get on with it. So that's that. Next, let's do Elon Musk for a sec. So Elon Musk is beginning his downfall, his descent. And just like some of these people rise very high, they can also fall quite quickly. And although Elon Musk is not falling today, his fall has begun. So Kanye has fallen and will continue to fall. However, Kanye will also, he's going to rise in a couple of years. Kanye is about to be successful again. Elon has a different thing here. Now, the joke in Elon Musk's chart is he's not necessarily supposed to be famous, but he is going through a famous transit right now. Seriously. Watch this. So, do you remember how the last chart we looked at was totally stacked? So this is, so Kanye's chart was totally stacked right here. There was a lot of stuff there. Mars, Venus, everything. This is Elon Musk. So Kanye's chart was stacked here, but Elon's not. And this means this Saturn right here indicates that Elon Musk is actually going to have problems socially. He's going to have problems in social media. He's going to have problems with groups of people. He might feel a little bit antisocial, or he might put a lot of work into groups of people. That's the action, is Saturn is in the 11th house, tormented by groups of people. Elon Musk may be afraid. He might have had a fear of public speaking very seriously. He may have. I don't know. But that's what I'm saying. So all of that kind of stuff. He doesn't necessarily get on with members of authority. With Chiron at the top of the chart, he might have problems with authority, right? So we got to watch out for that kind of stuff. Oh, Navi, I haven't had a raise in about 30 years. So, honest to God, I haven't had a raise in about 30 years. All right, here we go. I haven't had a job in about 25. So here we go, next. All right, next. Anyway, so Elon is going to have problems with authority figures, and he's going to have problems publicly as well, with Chiron right at the top of the chart. Over here in communication, you know, unusual forms of communication. Pluto over here in the 3rd house. Maybe Kanye used to argue with his brothers and sisters. No, not Kanye. This is Elon Musk. Maybe Elon had some of his brothers and sisters died when he was younger, or maybe he got in a bad car accident. Pluto is here. Maybe he changes the car industry, which is kind of what Pluto means. And so he's running at it like that. Just a heads up. But he can get in trouble with the way he speaks. He can be a little bit eccentric in how he presents himself. Over here, the sun in the 1st house. What does that mean, guys? Obviously, it means me, right? Elon is definitely a me kind of guy. He likes to put himself first. Mercury is in the 1st house. He's always thinking about himself. He's always thinking about how he looks. He's always thinking about his appearance and how he looks. He is a Cancer Gemini rising, right? Make no mistake. He's born on the cusp. He's a Gemini rising Cancer. So he's a very curious Gemini. He shifts around a lot. And that's the deal. He makes a lot of money based on his ego. And for those of you who are wondering, and I tell you this in private readings, because in private readings we talk, like on Zoom, we talk about what you're going to do for a living, where you're going to make your money and kind of stuff. And I do it all the time. Here, he should be the boss, right? He totally should be the boss. He totally should be an entrepreneur and do his own thing. He's too much energy. He's too much of a self-centered kind of person. Like, he wants to be the star. You know, me, sun in the light. And that's the deal, man. Oh, Navi's making the Quan. Woo! All right, everybody be cool. Everybody be cool. So, where we go. What else is going on with Elon Musk? Okay, so that's the deal with that. Down here, he's going to have screwed up relationships, right? You would think that Jupiter in the 5th house would make him attract a lot of babies, right? But like, you know, Neptune is there. You'd think he's a dream, or he's romantic, or you'd think that Jupiter is there to attract a lot of people. But like, for all those who know, Jupiter, once the planets go retrograde, they get all fucked up. So Elon Musk's relationships and his dating life are going to be all fucked up. Yeah. Oh my God. Elon Musk is going to go have sex with somebody and plug them into fucking something kind of he's going to be like, you know, can you imagine going on you go back to Elon's super, you know, $50 million condo, and you're there and you're like, you're all ready. Hey, let's go like bump uglies, Elon. And you go in there into his bedroom, and there's like a fucking charging station for his dick. I think that's pretty fucking weird. Kind of wish I had one for myself, but like, it's still fucking weird. Just trying to say. All right, next. So I bet a lot of guys my age and above would want something like that. So, actually, you know the problem with Elon Musk and the charging stations? Elon Musk has a charging station in his bedroom for his dick. But the problem is, the guy is Tesla. It charges too slowly. That's awesome. I gotta write that one down. Oh my God. What's wrong if you have a Tesla vibrator? Oh, Tesla vibrators are highly fucking intuitive, but they take too long to charge. Like Elon. Oh my God. Oh. All right, everybody calm down. What are you guys talking about? Where are you working, Navi? Are you like working at like BlackBerry or something? What are you talking? All right, let me calm down. Because Navi just lives over there, right? So I'm just wondering. That's where I think BlackBerry is. All right, or like Oracle. Not Oracle. Netscape used to be over there. All right, anyways, let's move on. Oh my God. All right, next. Don't worry. Amber Heard stole his charger. The Descartes System Groups, MSR Customs. Oh, right. All right, that's cool. That's cool. Let's shh. Can't talk. It's okay. So, you said the C word. Amber Heard stole his charger. All right, next. All right, so you guys got that with Elon. So watch this. So Elon isn't so. Right now, the North Node in Uranus, and they're going in different directions. Like they're both moving in this direction. Okay, let's bring it here. They're both moving in that direction, but but Uranus is supposed to move in this direction. Okay. This is unexpected fallout, right? Uranus is retrograde, unexpected in a little bit of a negative way. So how do you think of Uranus playing out in the 11th house for Elon Musk? Sudden and unexpected. Did Elon Musk do anything sudden and unexpected to groups of people? Like fire thousands of people unexpectedly by email. Like, which is the most fucked up thing I've ever heard in my life. That's like firing somebody by like billboard or like skydive ad. It's so fucking weird. It's not even funny. And so it's just fucking weird. You lock someone's computer, that's fucking weird. Anyways, so he's going through that right now, that Uranus retrograde situation. He's causing problems right now socially. And this is going to be here for a while, guys. This energy is cruising through here for a very long while. I would give it about 10 years for it to cruise through there. Maybe 7 years for it to cruise through. But that's not the point. Okay, the point is, this guy is going this way. And you can see the 13 degrees, 11 degrees here. He's almost out of it. This is being really social. This is dealing with political figures and very popular. And so that's where Elon's publicity is coming from. A couple of years ago, when the North, like 2 years ago, when the North Node was right there on top of his Saturn, that would have been a difficult time for Elon socially. He would have gone through kind of something, but whatever. Let's just move on. So that's the deal. You'll see that he's not loaded. Like Trump is loaded here. Kanye is loaded here. Elon has pain here. He has pain here. So I don't see him being super famous after the next 2-3 years. He's going to disappear. But Elon, again, just like Kanye, these Gemini rising guys, these guys who have all this Gemini energy, you're going to find Mars in Pisces is going to arc across the top of his chart. So, and Jupiter is going to arc across the top of his chart, and Jupiter is going to hit that North Node and massively inflate Elon's publicity. So he's going to go through another 2 years of extended massive publicity here. So Elon is not about to fade into the darkness anytime soon, but I'm warning you guys, Elon Musk will fade into the darkness. He will step out of the light in about 2 years, 2.5 years, and 2.5 years, right? Because it has to go into Aries and it has to exit Gemini, 2.5 years. But he's about to have something extremely negative happen he's starting his downfall, and I'll show you. So it's going to be tricky. On one hand, it's going to look good. On the other hand, he's totally fucked. So that stuff at the top of his chart is going to increase his popularity. But as you guys see, his Venus is over here at 19 degrees Gemini. A lot of you guys have stuff in Gemini. So here we go. So for Elon, that 19 degrees Gemini is going to get square. It's going to hit a patch when Saturn hits 19 degrees in Pisces. And Saturn hits 19 degrees in Pisces. So you guys are going to have to watch out for it. So it's going to happen, and this is an astrological lock. You guys can bet on it right now. In about the summer of 2024, Just going to leave it right here because that's a long way off, right? We're looking at immediate predictions. In the summer of 2024, Elon is going to lose his shirt. And that's what's going to happen. I would bet that in the summer of 2024, I would bet that in 2024 he sells Twitter. That's simple. He sells Twitter or Tesla loses an absolute shit fuck of money. And I would imagine that Tesla or Twitter is about to get a major ram up the rod, man. And not that that's a bad thing but I'm just saying. It's also highly probable that Elon Musk is bisexual and that he gets into secret relationships, and I'm not joking. I do see secret relationships in Elon's chart. I see he attracts death. He has a lot of, he ends up paying for a lot of people. He's highly philanthropic. He gives a lot of money away. He pays for a lot of people, whether you like that or not. He pays for a lot of people. He makes a lot of money in private. He does get into secret relationships. There is secrets relationships in the chart. There is cheating in the chart. There's also divorce in the chart. And there's a strong possibility he's going to get some heavy fucking disease as we move along. The guy's going to get cancer or MS, or he's going to have some really fucking shit fuck of a time. And that thing is going to happen in about 2026, right? But we'll take it down there. All right, next. He's going to be in legal battles until the end, until he's out, until past the summer of 2024. If we look at this chart, you'll see that this is June 2024, and right here, Pluto is still, it's still kicking around in his 7th house of legal battles. And Mars, to let you know, I don't know if Elon Musk has won any legal battles or lost any legal battles, but with Mars in the 8th house, he probably goes to court quite a bit, and he doesn't always win. In fact, I'd say he probably loses a bit. This here, I'm going to warn you guys about Elon Musk. This here in his chart, this leads to violence in the chart. The guy is probably headstrong and violent, and I'm not joking. I had a look earlier to see if there was any real problems, like the node stuff we always look for in charts. He doesn't have it, but he does have violence in his chart, and he has very aggressive in his chart. At the same time, he's kind of a humanitarian. Like, he is a sweater. He's a Cancer who gets into secret relationships, but I think his chart is okay, man. I think the top of it. So anyways, he puts a lot of energy into legal battles. Maybe he sues other people. I would imagine that he's going to get a venereal disease if he doesn't have any leaks or bumps. Mars in the 8th house, he does argue with people. He can be a little bit sneaky. Mars in the 8th is a bit of a sneaky motherfucker. I think he's going to get injured. Cheating in relationships, guaranteed. He attracts death, and that's the deal. And that's the deal with Elon Musk. All right, enough. You think Volkswagen is going 100% electric? Sure, why? Yeah, no, yeah. I don't see a problem with that. I went 100% blonde. I'm not going to judge. I know it's not the same thing. Sometimes it feels like it is. No, not to you. To me, it does. Shut up. Okay, whatever, man. All right. Next. All right, next. Everybody ready? Oh, let me tell you something. So, no, we won't talk about that. So, he has a lot of kids. No way. What did I say? Jupiter in the 5th house, right? Did I say anything? I said he's going to have a fucked up romantic life. I didn't talk about kids, but this is kids right here. Jupiter in the 5th house, he could have a lot of kids if he wants. But it's retrograde, so he's not going to spend a lot of time with them. Maybe he does. Fuck, I don't know. I didn't really read the chart. I didn't really do a full reading for you guys for Elon here, but that's what's going on. He's always going to try and be sneaky with the law, right? So, but whatever. All right, that's what's going on with Elon Musk right now. The North Node is transiting his Chiron, so he's going to be a little bit moody. And he's super popular right now. But this North Node is about to... Oh, that's not true. Forget all this transit stuff I said, because this is a different time of the year. All right, next. All right, guys, here we go. He has 9 kids. Are you fucking joking me? 9 kids? YouTube is saying now it would be a good time to try ads. Insert it in an ad. Okay, YouTube. And teaches them in his own school. Wait, you guys talking about Kanye? Elon Musk has a school. But Elon Musk is not stupid, guys. Elon Musk is not like... Elon, I don't know if Kanye is stupid or not. I don't know about Kyrie's education, but I do know that Elon Musk is not stupid. Like, he's a math guy. He should be a math guy. But then again, we thought Trump was a business guy, and it turns out he's a fucking retard, especially in business. He's probably a nice guy Trump's probably a nice guy who probably cares about stuff, but he's a shit business guy. So, all right, next. 9 kids. Oh my God. Oh man. Next. You guys ready? Dr. Oz is up. Let me put a timestamp in for Dr. Oz and guys who might want to watch the show in the background. Kanye's all right, Brent. Nothing wrong with that. Doesn't mean you can't like the guy. Actually, we were talking about Elon Musk, but it doesn't mean you can't talk about the guy. All right, here we go. Raphael Warnock versus Herschel Walker. Do-do-do. Actually, you know what? I liked Kyrie Irving. I really liked some of the stuff he said and he stood for. But the reality is, he didn't apologize until they suspended him, which means for that guy, he'll say anything for money, which means that he's a whore. And he'll do anything for money. He's a whore. So, like, you can't trust a whore. You can't trust him. So, I don't believe anything he says. Plus, he's stupid. So, all right, next. A hangman. What? Okay, next. Okay, here we go, guys. Dr. Oz is up. Okay, so everybody chill out. Okay, I need your help. The election is November 9th. Guys, the election is November 9th. Guys? November 8th is the election? Probably not at 7th at night. It's probably at like, let's say noon. Let's say noon. 10 a.m. maybe. Say noon. I don't like using noon as charts, but like I used to. And New York, right? Are you guys seeing this? Okay, you guys are seeing this. Okay, here we go. First up, Dr. Oz. So, what's the deal with Dr. Oz? Like, guys, is Dr. Oz like, thanks, Avis. Hey, Avis, what's up? I hope you're having a beautiful day. So, like, what's the deal? Dr. Oz, like, you don't like him? Why not? Why not? Dr. Oz is good. He'll cut your taxes. He'll cut your taxes. Women won't have to vote anymore. Colored people won't have to sit at the front of the bus anymore and talk to everybody. If you guys do, like, women won't have to get abortions anymore. Colored, African Americans won't have to drink from the same water fountains as white people. Is that an outdated term? You guys don't like white people? You want to be called European Americans? Is that what you guys want? So, because you guys don't like, you know, so whatever. So like European Americans, they like, anyway, I'm just saying, just saying. She got a they elected a lesbian governor. Oh, that's really cute. That's really cute. You know, our mayor in Chicago, she looks like Beetlejuice. She looks like Beetlejuice who got in a fight. But I kind of like her. So she's tough on crime, but she's fair. And so I like her. But I think she should be harder on crime. I think our mayor of Chicago should be harder on crime. And I think I'm not a person who's compassionate to homeless problems. I'm compassionate to the homeless. I'm not compassionate to the problems they cause. And I think we should discourage homelessness at all costs. But like, whatever, you know, whatever. All right, next, Dr. Oz is up. All right, he's well, you guys are so harsh, man. Guys, I thought Oprah, like, doesn't Dr. Oz work for Oprah? Isn't Oprah, like, good? We're living through a time period where people don't understand the information they're receiving. Just like Kari watching that, like there's a lot, we're living in a time period where there's been more information that you could understand than any other time in history. There were times in history where there were lots of books and lots of information, but you didn't understand the information because you couldn't read. You couldn't understand what was there. You just couldn't understand it. But you were presented with the information. Books were given to your ancestors. They looked at the books and couldn't read them. They saw the letters and names and symbols and they couldn't figure out what it means because they can't read. You're living in a time period now where you're hearing language and you're seeing diagrams and you're being influenced by multimedia things coming in to affect different parts of your psyche to help you, you know, internalize things and trigger, and it's designed to trigger you. And just like your ancestors, you don't necessarily know how to interpret it all. It's just the same kind of thing. So it's just a warning here. There's no anger or anything. Like I told you guys, I went through this at university 30 years ago, and 30 years ago they looked at us like we were fucking idiots. And so like that's all like imagine what I think of you guys saying dumber shit than you said was said 30 years ago at school. So how can I be racist if I know where I'm from? Dude, you have no fucking idea where you're from. So, next. Kari Lake. Who's Kari Lake, man? All right, next. Who's Kari Lake? All right, let's get on with it. So next, so we're back up. So first up, Dr. Oz. Here we go, guys. Dr. Oz. So Dr. Oz has, shucks. So watch this. This is why I wanted to show you guys that Elon Musk stuff, saying because he's headed for a big, big fall. I wanted to show you the Kanye stuff because Kanye has already fallen. And Kanye has fallen, will fall a little farther, and then he's going to brilliantly rise again. Kanye will rise. Elon Musk is about to fall, but his fall is going to take a couple of years, and his fall is going to arc up and then really fall. Elon is going to hurt. So that's for those charts. Now, Dr. Oz, okay, guys, this is Dr. Oz. So Dr. Oz, you know, he's probably a very eloquent guy. What are you guys talking about? Oh, he's a doctor. The university didn't want him, huh? That's all right. That's all right. That's all right. His job is to make money. clearly. His job is not to heal patients. His job is money. All right, so here we go. So I don't know when Dr. Oz was born. So I don't know when he was born. So I put his birthday on the ascendant here. And so anyways, so with a number of these guys, I don't actually have their birth date. So I put their birth date as their rising sign. He said a candy bar is better than a slice of bread. That's a little bit weird. It depends on what he's talking about. Candy bar is good for giving you cavities. So, all right, here we go. Here we go. I'm not a doctor. And I'm not from fucking Oz. So here we go. So what's going on with this guy? So do you guys want to see if he's going to win this election or not? So Mars is coming back. See? This is what we have to figure out, guys. We have to figure out this energy right here. That's the energy, not just for what's happening to Dr. Oz. This is the energy that's happening to all of us. And it's affecting Geminis a lot, right? And it's coming back. It's revisiting. We are revisiting Gemini ideas. So that's the deal. But, are you guys ready for the but? And here's my big astrological secret. Running for governor in Arizona? What? Hey, you know, I'm going to remind you guys, we have a number of SunnySiders who work in the government here in the United States. A number of them. And we have a couple, you know, a small little handful of SunnySiders who work for and are in very political office in the United States. So, you know, everybody, make sure you guys are respectful here. And no, Dr. Oz is not one of them. So either is Kanye's never consulted me. Although Kanye's never consulted me, but Drake should consult me because Drake is a Toronto guy. I'm in Toronto, you know, and Naya at Congo Donuts loves Drake. So like, you know, Drake should contact Sunny for a reading, and we'll go out for donuts and coffee. Here we go. Yeah, Pam's a doctor, guys. Candy could be better than white bread. I know, I didn't want to say anything. Here we go. So what do you guys think? So let's just take a moment here. Okay. Let's all calm down. Because I've been all over the place tonight. I'm a little bit excited, easily excitable. I kind of like the way I look on the screen. I like wearing jackets again. For those who don't know me, I usually dressed major formal like this for most of my life, except instead of shirts with collars, I usually wear shirts with a round neck. But this is how I used to dress. I used to dress like this until I got divorced from my first wife, and then I stopped. And I went out to Vancouver with like no clothes, and I restarted my life. So there you go. All right. Brianna, text Drake. Don't text him. Call him up on his cell. Okay, next. Hey, Lise. Lise, I don't know who she is. Hold on, I missed it. Who is she? Lise, you can say whatever you want on the channel. It's all cool. What? I missed it. No. Whoever you mentioned, whoever I read out, I just don't know who she is. Is she a conspiracy theorist? Just let me know. And I'm going to move on. I'm not going to go back and look, but let me know. Oh, Kari Lake. Hold on. Let me write it down. Lise, let me write it down. I'll put it right here in this. Let me write it down because I'll look into it. You guys mentioned that hold on. I'm just waiting for my screen here. I'm really not the best with current events, but I am not. And when I say that, I know a whole bunch of you are going to laugh and say, Sunny studied classical music. Sunny studied jazz music. Sunny studied the future. Sunny studied all of that, but he didn't study today. And I have no fucking idea about today. But so, it's all right. It's all right. Let me just look it up. Brett likes Kari. All right, cool. Is she a singer? Okay, enough. We'll write it down. I'll check it out. What are you guys talking about? Okay, here we go. No, Brent. The timeout comes from capital letters. That's all it is, capital letters. Okay, here we go. All right, here we go. Oh no, this is going to be good. Everybody hold on. Jasmine's, and then I'm going to, calm down. I'm going to tell you what we're going to look for in his chart to see for the winner, okay? We're going to look for something very specific for the winner. So everybody calm down. But in the meantime, Jasmine is going to lay some very heavy gossip on us about yoga. So everybody calm down. So Jazz says in her friend's yoga class yesterday, you went around in a circle. I like this already. Hold on. What did you guys do in that yoga circle? Calm down, Sunny. But I've been taking the Tongat Ali. So in the yoga circle, and when it was your turn, this suspense is not this is not an OnlyFans kind of this is I'm not on. What's going on? What happened when it was your turn in the circle at yoga class to talk? You seriously interrupted this political discussion to talk about what happened. You guys sat in a circle in yoga and talked about your feelings. We really interrupting the sunny side for that? Come on, Jazz, what happened? It's yoga. I get it. Your subconscious is out. You've been meditating. You've been doing hypnosis. What happened? Oh, you went through the same. Look at Erica. You went through the same. You went through. Your subconscious is bubbling up. You went through a release, an emotional release. You okay? Did you feel sick to your stomach? You okay? You might have lost grounding. If you felt sick to your stomach, you would have lost grounding. But you don't usually lose grounding after yoga. After yoga, so let me just stop and take a second here to Jazz is a SunnySider. So let me just say a second here for my world. When you spend meditation and yoga, they go hand in hand. Yoga is supposed to prepare the body for meditation. And I specialize in guided hypnotic style meditation. And so when you do a lot of meditation, you're supposed to consciously and subconsciously begin to remove these blocks, and your energy should flow up. And sometimes when you move your body, especially in yoga, you're going to start to cry. And I'm not joking. There are stories of, like Mama Sunshine's a runner. And I know a lot of runners, when they're jogging and they enter into that heightened state, that heightened state of pre-conscious awareness, when you click into what you guys might call the zone or whatever, there's an emotional release and you start to cry. And that's the way it is. It happens when listening to music, you start to cry. You release, it happens. Physically, if you get into a physical zone, you release these emotions, you start to cry. In meditation, it releases things. If you don't ground yourself, you'll start to cry. And in yoga, specifically yoga, it's one of those things that's designed to release emotions if done properly. Now, you can do yoga your entire life and be a shit yogaist, a shit yogi, and never release fuck all. Just like you could be most of you are constipated emotionally. So how the fuck do you expect to do that? And so, just a heads up. But it makes a lot, like that story, that thing that Jazz is telling from my world is very common. When I was really young and just starting out, like really in my mid-20s, when I started out as a hypnotherapist, I used to do hypnotherapy, guided meditation after yoga classes at some of the fitness places in downtown Toronto when I was just starting out, cutting my teeth as a hypnotherapist. I used to go to the yoga classes and do my meditations for free. So I have an awareness, but that was like 20 years ago. So 25 years ago. So there you go. So yeah. Oh yeah. And you will, yeah. And anyways, there's Jazz is right. This is an astrological thing we're talking about. Yeah, there's an astrological thing you're going to, and it will cause problems. Brent is right. Long car drives. Yeah, long car drives does the same kind of thing. Sometimes listening to your math teacher will put you in a meditative state. Sometimes listening to the SunnySide will put you into a meditative state, and then you'll just start to fall asleep and cry at the same time. It's why I was a good therapist. Don't you guys know why I was such a good hypnotherapist? Because when I talk, people fall asleep. And because I'm a bit of a sadist, I would say some things, and I'm really good at making people cry. So I was a good hypnotist because people always falling asleep. Could have been a good math teacher. And well, I'm not good at math anymore. But then I was a good therapist because I was good at making people cry. But then I realized after a while, I studied it a little. And when I became really good at it as a hypnotist, and I started making people take their clothes off on stage and run around half naked on stage, then I realized in the clinic I was just boring people to tears. All right, next. That's my joke. Let's move on. All right, next. We're raking the leaves a lot right now. It's tough. We're going to get back to everything in a sec. I'm goofing off right now, but it's really difficult right now. Talking about the leaves, Mama Sunshine goes outside. Like if you've seen my Instagram or you've seen my Facebook, you know, I've posted pictures of my parents working out in the garden, working in the yard, doing yard work and hanging out together. And now that my dad's passed away, my mom really she's been, for the last 3 weeks, she's been raking the leaves by herself and crying. I go out and help her every once in a while, but she wants to be by herself. So she goes outside. She was raking the leaves in the night. It was like it's pitch black. And she's just raking the leaves and crying. And, you know, she's talking to pretending my dad's there and talking out to his spirit. And that's all she really does now. She rakes the leaves and cries. She's been doing that for days now. So it's pretty tough. It's pretty tough around here. Oh, no, Jazz, your story is that's a great one. All right, plus I needed a break. All right, you guys ready? Let's get back to it. So Dr. Oz, we're going to look for signs of winning. We're going to look for things for a guy attracting stuff, okay? So we're going to look for him attracting, or we're going to look for him leaving the light, right? So we're going to look at things like entering into the light, or we're going to look at leaving the light. We're going to look at attracting stuff. We're going to look if there's a change in his life, maybe if he's moving or something. These are kind of things that we look at in this chart. And here we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's tough, Dr. P, but that's what she's doing. She's spending a lot of time outside raking the leaves. And so I went out, I did the eaves troughs. I go out, I help her every once in a while, you know, but she really wants to just rake the fucking leaves. She just wants to rake the leaves by herself. All right, here we go. Next. So what do you guys think? You guys are astrologers. What do you think about this chart here? Do you think Dr. Oz has a chance? So Mars is coming back, and Mars is creating disruptive energy. If this was Venus, okay, if Venus was in Gemini right now, I would absolutely say that this guy would win. Or if Venus was over here, it means he'd be partnering up with people. Or if Venus was here, shared resources or something. But Venus is over here, which means there's a lot of time. This is going to put a lot of time in his day-to-day life. And he's not exactly, you know, this is freedom in his day-to-day life. This is a really good thing for him. But I don't know that this is a good thing for him to become popular, lots of friends, you know, attracting a lot of people. It's not. It's kind of health and habits. So I don't necessarily know that Dr. Oz really has what it takes to be astrologically here to really be really successful. Now, I'll tell you something. This Jupiter is at the top of his chart, causing him to be extremely popular right now. Hey, Romeo, what's up, playa? I hope you're having an amazing day. Maybe Oz wins. Maybe it might be fun. I don't know. But, like, maybe he wins. But, you know, that Jupiter is retrograde at the top of the Jupiter is retrograde with groups of people. And it is at 29 degrees. Does he have anything at 29 degrees which is going to help him out? Yeah, he has. So his Jupiter absolutely, totally ass squares his natal Jupiter. So that's not good. So that's not good. But at the same, it's not great. But it's really it's really negative, but it's very, very popular. It's extremely guys, Dr. Oz might win this election, and I'm not joking. Like, very seriously. Who's he up against? This bodes extremely well for his like, you would think because it's square it would be negative, but it's not. Saturn, it's not taking away. It's Jupiter. It's just doing it in a negative way. It's really bad, but his natal Jupiter is retrograde normally. He also has Mars in the first house, which is making him extremely pushy. So he might be argumentative, but he's also extremely pushy. This stuff bodes very well for him. You would think that the square would say, no, that sucks, Sunny. But if you were using a different type of astrology, you would look at this and you would say, you would fold this chart up on top of that square, and you would say, well, you know, maybe something is going to happen to him. On top of all of that, we're going to look at this 23 degrees. We're going to look at this. Look at this. He has this sudden and unexpected. Remember what I said. This is like the lottery for people, right? Sudden and unexpected, right on top of his Mars, which is right opposite this midpoint on the other side of his chart. So unless he does something absolutely, unless he's about to do something absolutely fucking insane, which might happen, right? He might be fucking insane. I don't see it in his chart, but he might be. This guy is going to have a sudden and unexpected event happening in his life. Now, I'm going to warn you. He might, and no joke, okay? He might have some accidental nosebleeds. He might have an aneurysm. Something fucked up is going to happen. But he's going to have something, a major unexpected event is going to happen to him very publicly. And that's what's going to happen. Very publicly, something with children. This guy looks like, you know what? This guy looks to me like he's had some abortions. This guy looks to me like he's been involved in accidental pregnancies and abortions. I'm not joking with that one. Very sincerely about that. And it looks to me like he's a little bit crooked. It looks to me like he's a little bit crooked. It looks to me like he's going to get very sick at some part of his life. But guys, this Dr. Oz is not a loser, right? In the grand scheme of things, is win and lose. Oz is not a loser. Like, I don't see him. See, this is where picking it comes difficult, because both guys should have signs of winning in their chart. They both should. What we usually look for are signs of losing, and then it's pretty easy. But Oz has an unexpected thing happening. He might be involved in a riot. He might get involved in some massive public violence, because that's Mars there, or some kind of there's a big unexpected change happening for Dr. Oz, guys. So as much as we want to say no, there's a possibility for Oz to very much be yes. Okay, so heads up on that. Seriously, I didn't expect to see that. All right, what else is going on? Saturn is over here. It doesn't really affect his Gemini energy. It adds a lot of hard work to his Gemini energy. If anything, it's actually pretty good. Pluto is over here. The Capricorn is not affecting that Gemini energy. The only thing that's going to affect his Gemini energy is Pisces stuff. And Neptune at 22 degrees retrograde is making him a little bit on the garish side. You know, anything, you know, like this Mars is coming backwards. Like, you guys know, Dr. Oz's sun squares the nodes, right? You know, when your sun squares the nodes, there's a possibility you're going to be involved with a lot of death. Maybe Dr. Oz had one of his kids die on him. I don't know. I'm just telling you. He might have had his kids die, or he might have been around someone close to him who really died. Someone really important in his life died. The guy probably going to get divorced a couple of times in his life, multiple marriages. There's probably cheating in his relationships. There might, not probably, but there might be. That looks like multiple marriages. He's going to lose a big legal battle. Someone's going to try and steal money from him. It's pretty rough. He is not according to this chart, he has problems socially according to this chart, but I don't know his rising time, right? His birth time. So there's a thing. But according to this chart, anyways, the way I have it lined up like this, something sudden and unexpected might happen to his health, and it's going to just shake up his energy game. Mars is returning to Gemini, and as Mars returns, there's a bit of a fight going on with him. But at the same time, something unexpected is going to happen. So there is a possibility. Also, Jupiter, although it's a square, Jupiter is making an aspect to his Jupiter. So we're going to leave it at that. Now, we're going to look at... So who the hell are we looking at? Warnock. We're looking at Dr. Oz. Who's Dr. Oz against? Dr. Oz, can you guys remind me? Dr. Oz, he's fighting... Fetterman? Dr. Oz is fighting Fetterman? Maybe. Letterman's next, right? He's a cardiologist. No way. Oh, he's not. Yeah, I don't see stupid in his chart. He's like a real MD. He's a cardiologist. No shit. Let me look at this guy's chart again. Oh, right. He attracts a lot of death. He works with people. All right, I get it. This guy is a cardiologist. No shit. Dr. Oz, I'm going to tell you guys, there's a strong possibility in this chart that Dr. Oz is gay, right? I don't know about him and kids and married and all that kind of stuff. You could have kids and be married, whatever you want. I was in the entertainment industry most of my life. It's normal. This Dr. Oz could easily be bisexual. Seriously. Secret relationships, problems with money. Yeah, he's a cardiologist. Wow. All right, next. That totally froze me in my tracks, man. I have a lot of respect for those guys. Not that I don't think they're the smartest guys in the world, but like, I have a lot of respect for that. All right, next. Fetterman's next, right? Is Fetterman the guy who married Britney Spears? Is this who we're talking about? So, where's SLC? This is her wheelhouse. Well, he has a court case with his family. Okay, let's see what Fetterman's got going on. He had a stroke, right? Let's see where this guy's stroke is in his chart. So for Fetterman, wow. Oh, wow. So does he even have a chance? You guys seeing anything good in this guy's chart? Oh, wow. How in the holy fuck is this guy gonna win? So where are we going to start? So Mars is retrograde in Gemini, right? That obviously causes a problem down here with that stellium over there. Okay, whatever. Okay, whatever. We want to look for entering into the light, but we don't see anything shining on his light at 22 degrees Leo. You see maybe shining, approaching his light, but not like... So 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 I think something might happen to Fetterman. I think so for all of you guys picking stuff, hey Naomi, what's up? Yeah, he might need to maybe should focus on his health. Hey Romeo, thanks. Romeo, I gotta write you down. So he might have to watch his thing, you know, guys. Hold on, let me write down Romeo. And it's great to see you again, Romeo. He might be sick, you know. He's like he might like have a thing going on which is not the greatest for him. This might not be the greatest time for him, like health-wise. Like, I don't know, but like even if he does win, it might not be the greatest. This on the plus side, like this Neptune is really blowing out of proportion for him. Like Neptune is directly conjunct his North Node. Like I said, guys, you guys are going to find that both candidates have a equally good chance to win. They really will. But we want to see signs of losing in here, like leaving the light or like injury or something like that. And this, as opposed to seeing which is stronger, because like it's all kind of relative, right? But this Mars, but he's a Leo, okay? So his light isn't jiving with all this Scorpio energy that's going on. His light is actually at odds with all of this. But there's a but. You got it, Lise. I'm going to put you on the list as well. But there's a but to all of this, okay? And everybody be cool with the but. The but is that although this, let's clean this up. Although this is squaring all this energy that's going on, this is the good energy, right? Like this is the good energy minus that. This is a bad energy right there. This is a good energy. And so, but that nevertheless is squaring all that good energy. But Dr. Oz had a massive square with his good energy as well. Jupiter was squaring Jupiter. What are you going to do? So that's the deal. Now, everybody hold on. Before you guys go on and say, oh, it's a square, it's no good, many, lots of people with Leo energy is very good at winning in these political contests. And in the United States, the political contests usually happen with underneath some kind of Scorpio restructuring or transformative energy. So although this guy is a Leo and that squares the energy, you know, Obama was a Leo, he squared the energy. You know, Sleepy Joe is a Scorpio and it took him a while. Or Trump is a Leo rising and he squares all that Scorpio stuff. So I think, and plus, I think the United States has a lot of energy that's going to like resonates well with Leos. So although this guy is Leo, this square here, it seems to work for them as well. So although I'm looking at him going, whoa. So when you guys are doing your charts and you're like, whoa, it's a square. Oh, he's probably going to bang my sister or whatever. Not necessarily, okay? He might just like you because you have a car. So there you go. So major heads up, okay? That's the deal with all the square stuff you guys got to watch out for. So here we go. What else do you guys want to... So that's what I see this right here happening. I see... I see Federer with an... That's... I see him getting sick. I see him getting sick. But like, what else do I see? You got it, Sam. Let's write it down. Let me just put you in the description box. Sleepy Joe is okay. Don't say Sleepy Joe. I hear that if you take... Hey, Sam, I put you in the description box. I heard that if you look in a mirror... We're going to pull the cards for these two guys and see what they say. I heard that if you look in a mirror and you say... No, sorry, not a mirror. That's a different one. If you turn on CNN, okay? If you turn on CNN and you sit there and you stare at CNN and you say Sleepy Joe 3 times, I think you fall asleep. No, I that's what I hear. I haven't tried it. I got to 2.5, but I couldn't say it a third time. So that's so. But that's what I heard. I heard that if you say Sleepy Joe 3 times, you fall asleep. So, oh my God. Hey, should I add that girls online as a moderator? That would be fun. All right, here we go. What did Navi say? This. Actually, Sleepy Joe has everything in the 12th house. He's real. He's really Sleepy Joe is really he's a real politician. He is a legitimate, honest to God politician. Stuff in the 12th house, take care of business, where, you know, behind the scenes, nice and quiet, very, you know, nobody sees what he's doing. He's a real honest politician in his astrological chart. His astrological chart doesn't really make Sleepy Joe a good president, but it makes him a very, 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 very good vice president. And that's it. Like, that's my 2 cents on his chart. What's up? Omega makes psych. Okay, next. That's my 2 cents on that. All right, Romeo, you chill out. You chill out, Romeo. I will find you some sexy moderators. No problem. Okay, anyways, let's get on with it. So let's read the... Samantha, guys, I know the way you guys like to gang up on me and make me say things and do things, and sometimes I miss it. And I know that you guys are going to type Sleepy Joe 3 times in the chat, and I'm going to say it 3 times and fall asleep, but... Don't do it. That's not cool. I know you guys like to fuck with me like that, but I'm just saying, watch out for it. All right, next. So, astrologically, wow, astrologically, I like this guy's chart. Oh, we're not looking at the same charts, right? Astrologically, this guy's chart, Federer's chart, doesn't look very good to win. Like, I mean, like, he's going to have to blow this the hell out of the water. He also has something very sudden and unexpected happening to him in his career. And that Venus over there is being, I mean, that Uranus over there is being activated. And so I think, I think something, I think there's a, like, it's crossing, it's the North Node is right on the midheaven. And usually when the North Node is conjunct the midheaven, guys, usually when the North Node is conjunct the midheaven, you usually win, especially very publicly. But before you guys freak out, this is not his real birth time. I put this here because I set his birth time. So we don't really know his midheaven. We don't really know any of those angles of his chart. So I don't know how it really affects it. But if this was his real birth time, which is not even close, I have no idea. This would indicate like almost guarantee victory, guys, just letting you know. almost guarantee victory. But I don't really have it, so I'm not sure. But let's see, off the top of my head, wow, this is a really tough one. I really want to say Federer is going to win. But there we go. So I'm going to say, so Sunny's going to say astrologically Federer for the win. Because, I mean, he married Britney Spears, right? And if you can marry Britney Spears, you can fucking beat Dr. Oz. Like, that should be easy, right? But this guy, I think this guy probably is going to have a bit of a win. You see, his Venus is up here. He should be attracting groups of people. His Venus in Cancer is going to, this should be enough. I think all of this energy right here, I think all of this energy at the bottom of the chart, do you remember we just took a break? And in the break, I said, we're going to look for signs of victory. We're going to look for Venus coming into the chart. This guy has this energy right here is moving into his Venus. I think Federer wins a close one. Let's go look at the cards and see what they say. That's what I say. I say Fetterman for the win. Plus, I really like that guy on this TV show. What was that TV show? What was that documentary about guys in Texas? What was it called? King of the Hill? Wasn't it a documentary? Wasn't Federer lying on that one as well? I don't know. Whatever. Next. Come on, Brent. No cancel culture on the sunny side, you know. All right, next. Come on, Priestess. You know it's true. Don't be one of those free... You could free Britney. You guys can do your free Britney thing without canceling Fetterman. You guys know you can do that. Hey, yo, Sunny Player, what's up? How you doing? I got to go pick the kids up from the pool. What is a pick the kids up from the pool? Does that mean like you got to poop and scoop your dog? All right, everybody calm down. All right, next. You guys want to know the secret about hypnotism? The secret in hypnotism is why it's so powerful in the clinic is that you don't need to know the person's problem. Because we use metaphor in hypnotherapy, you can bypass a lot of that stuff. All right. So you didn't marry Britney. It's not all about that. She's nuts. Fetterline is 2 words, like he's Korean. Like Fetterline. There's too many syllables. All right, next. Oh, not next. So now, this is what I really wanted to do, okay, guys? I really wanted to use the tarot cards to guess what they say. So I'm going to look like this, and we're going to do it once. So we're going to say Dr. Oz. Okay, Dr. Oz, and then Fetterman and see what he says. All right, but right now, astrologically, Dr. Oz, not, Fetterman has a, Fetterman has a chart that is very strong at this time of year, meaning he may not be a good politician or even a good person, but his chart is strong at this time of year, where Dr. Oz's chart is not as strong. Dr. Oz, his chart is strong, very strong in Libra season, but not as strong in Scorpio season. But Fetterman's chart is stronger in Scorpio season, even though he's a Leo. All right, so that's what's going on with stuff. So that's my 2 cents. But now we're here. Let's pull 3 cards for each guy and see what they says. Guys, I had Grammy-nominated musicians working for me at my music studio. I think I know the difference between Britney Spears and Fetterwank, the politician, Fetterman and Fetterline. But it's okay. It's okay. Everybody be cool. Everybody calm down. Everybody calm down. Everybody calm down. Just to remind you guys, my birthday's in 2 weeks. I'm going to be almost double in age than most of you guys. Look at this. It's like, you know, some of the guys who used to work at my studio, you hear their music all the time, every single day in hotels and elevators. No joke. Jazz musicians, right? So, but like, let's move on. All right, next. Okay, so we're going to pull 3 cards for these guys. And we're going to use these cards that say yes, no on them. We're just going to do a little reading to see how these guys are doing, all right? You're not dumb at all. Don't worry. It's okay. Brent, don't worry about it. It's funny, though. It's funny. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. All right. It's all right. Hey, guys, there are a lot of guys in Pennsylvania in the chat. I was also married in Pennsylvania, right? Like you guys are in Pennsylvania, like Wing One's there, like Priestess is there. So Ohio, right around there is a lot of stuff. I know, Navi. Well, I was talking about that earlier, Navi. It's Scorpio season. Our birthday's coming up. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right, Brent is all cool. Dr. Oz, first up. It's all cool, man. It's all cool. You know, it's all cool. Here we go. Here we go. Next. So for Dr. Oz, we're going to see what he's got going on. First, he has the 7 of Wands, okay? 7 of Wands. This means the guy's going to be fighting people. And not just fighting. It means he's not fighting. Like he's not fighting. Although Mars is coming back and he's argumentative, the 7 of Wands means you have to defend yourself against stuff. And so Dr. Oz is probably going to defend himself around. So the peeps are acting up, right? So I would imagine he's not just potentially fighting like the media and the Democrats. I would imagine he's fighting like everybody, like the boss, like whoever his boss is. They're wondering what he's doing right now. But the 7 of Clubs means, or the 7 of Wands, it means he's fighting a lot of people. Look, the answer is no, right? This card says the answer is no. But let's see what else is up. Then we have the Knight of Wands reversed, right? This is running around with a lot of action. Knight of Wands reversed, right? So there's a lot of action going on in this situation. It's usually running around with a lot of energy and inspired and confidence. But with this card reversed, right? And usually it means yes, this is a pretty good card. Running around, very confident. It's like a teenager with a sports car. But when this card is reversed, let's see what it says. Right? When this card is reversed, anger, scattered energy, delays, and frustration. So this card says he's not going to win, guys. So Oz might be a little frustrated. He might be facing some competition he's not forced to facing. But Pam said the guy is a cardiologist, which means he's not a fuck around guy. It means he can put his effort in there and get it done. So I don't think he's just a guy off the street who's not prepared. But this here looks like he's not prepared. So I don't know like what's going on. But that seemed to be what's going on. And then we have the Lovers. Oh, well, here we go. I'm telling you guys, the Lover says he's going to win. So you heads up on this. Or someone's going to change his mind. This says he's fighting people. This says he's not happy and he's discouraged and there's a delay. But the Lover says there's a strong, strong, strong possibility someone's going to win. This is teaming up with other people. So either he's going to get a job, right? Like he's going to start working for Fox News or something, or he's going to meet somebody or someone's going to come along. This is love, harmony, relationships, union, partnerships, alignment, deep chance, strength. And the answer is yes. So the Lover says he's going to win. I think the Lovers says he's going to win. But these two cards indicate he's going to have a lot of difficulty. Maybe there's going to, who knows? Maybe I have it all wrong, right? Maybe I have it totally wrong. But you see, the thing is, he has that Jupiter square in his chart, guys. And so just take a moment. You remember when people have had Saturn square Jupiter in their chart? Or this, you remember that woman who had Saturn in her 5th house? And that usually means no children. But that Saturn was making an aspect to Jupiter in the 2nd. And she was like, had like tons of, like 9 kids. I was like, wow, what the fuck? And so Dr. Oz has Jupiter square Jupiter. So, you know, like something very big is about to happen to this guy. So we're going to have to take it and see what's going on. I don't really see him doing the publicity. Like, I don't see him doing the publicity trail so much, but like, who knows? I do know that Mars is going to be a little argumentative for him. I do know Geminis are being attacked and people are arguing with Geminis. I don't know, guys. I just got a strong feeling right now. I just think with Mars retrograde in Gemini, I think Aries energy is having problem with people right now arguing. I think Aries is having a problem. And I think Gemini is having a real problem. Like astrologically, Mars make Gemini argue. People want to argue with Geminis. So I don't know that they have the best of luck right now. They do have good luck in March. Geminis are really successful in March. So Trump running for president looks really good, right? But like Oz winning right now looks really not so good. Like if Trump were to run right now, it might not be the greatest results. But like, because the Gemini is not really doing so good right now. That's my 2 cents on that. I wish it was easier, but it's not easier. Okay, so that's Oz's chart. It's my 2 cents on Oz. We're going to look at Fetterman's his tarot reading next, and we're going to see what's up. But that's my 2 cents. This is trickier than usual. Plus, I'm a little tired and stressed out more than usual. What are you guys talking about? Who's getting nervous? What? See, normally you would expect, traditionally, the house flips, right? In this kind of situation, the house usually flips. But Mars is retrograde, so I'm not so sure, like I would normally just... It's like, you know, guys, I wouldn't even normally look at this election. I would just say, well, it's going to flip. So I wouldn't even look at it. But you know what? You know, like, Mars is retrograde, you know, and the guys you have up there are Geminis. I brought Kanye up because he's a Gemini to show you what's going on with Kanye. You know, would you elect Kanye right now? Maybe you would. Fetterman is right now going through a similar thing that Kanye is going through with regards astrologically. Would you elect Fetterman? Maybe you would. According to the tarot, he's facing a lot of pressure right now. But at the last card, it says that he has the Lover's card. So someone is going to team up with him. So maybe he gets a really big video movie deal out of this or something. But we'll see. Oh my God, the turkeys are getting nervous. We had Thanksgiving in Canada a couple of weeks ago. It was great. And I was going to try and be in Chicago for my birthday, but it's a little expensive right now. It's expensive right now. And it's very expensive. When my dad passed away, we don't get those big checks. And we sold our business, right? We sold the family business. And I'm not exactly on tour playing music right now or giving big hypnosis workshops. I'm sitting here with you guys, like fucking around with the election. So so I'm sticking around here for another couple of weeks. Maybe I'll go see SLC for Thanksgiving in the States, and we'll have a little Thanksgiving. SLC makes a wonderfully amazing Thanksgiving turkey. Oh, she's an amazing Thanksgiving cook. She's amazing. And then our apartment smells like turkey and cooking all night long. It's really amazing. But I don't know that we're gonna. I don't know that we're gonna put ourselves through that financial pressure to have a really big Thanksgiving meal, and especially with other things coming up like Christmas and traveling. So we're just gonna take it step by step. Oh, hey Leon, what's up? Yeah, this is one of my. This is part of my music wardrobe. We're wearing part of my professional wardrobe that I haven't worn in literally 5 years. All right, Fetterman is up, but thanks, Leon. That's really sweet. Thanks. All right, next. Throw the buns out. What? Anthony, you getting vegan on us? We want to keep those buns here. No, we are. Anthony, what's wrong with you? You're in a room filled with women. We are pro buns on the sunny side. We are definitely pro buns here. So we are all bakery all the time. Not only that, you want to dust those buns a little bit. Yeah. So no. All right, next. Next. Fetterman is up. So let's just check this out and see how this guy does. Let's see if he's going to bring Brittany back. Because here we go. Boom. The Empress. So here, you see, this is, okay, so what? Okay, so watch. Okay, so watch. So you know, you guys, sweet dreams, Wing One. So you know, you guys have been saying in the last half an hour we've been doing these two guys, I'm saying like, so whatever I've been saying about whatever. Okay, so be careful about the good and the bad. He has the Empress card. The Empress card indicates a new beginning. And it does. And not like the Fool card. The Fool is like starting something. The Empress means something is going to happen that you've been working towards. So, is it a new beginning? Right? Is it a new beginning? Like this card right here, guys, you know, when you really take it out of, you know, you put it into context, right? Abundance, nurturing, fertility, feminine, good parenting, development, accomplishment, growth, evolution, action. The answer is yes, but this bodes really well. Like if the guy is thinking about starting a new life. So there is a possibility the guy's thinking about starting a new life. And then, so this isn't, you know, so this might mean he's going to lose and move into his new life, right? So heads up with that. Because he's the incumbent. He's already there. So that's my 2 cents on that. But, you know, you guys can interpret it your way. But here we go. Then we have the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is, then we have the Queen of Cups upright. It means you guys are going to be compassionate towards this guy. He's sick, right? Fetterman's sick. The Queen of Cups here. So upright. So he's compassionate, comfort, calm, nurturing, healing, emotionally stable, intuitive, caring. It's people being nice to him. And this card is a yes, right? This card is a yes. I think, you know, guys, I think with these two cards, it says, it kind of looks, according to the Tarot anyways, it looks like Fetterman is probably going to win. But it's either, so something good is going to happen to the guy. Maybe he loses and everybody's really nice to him. Or maybe he wins and everybody's really nice to him. But something is going to happen where everybody's very compassionate to him. I think Fetterman is going to win. You guys really think Dr. Oz is going to win? Like, seriously? So, like, who's going to vote for Dr. Oz? Guys who like water? Next. And finally, justice. Oh, justice, fairness, truth, justice. Here's the justice card. This means something good is going to happen. There's going to be a restructuring is Scorpio. Rebalancing is justice. And so, here, I'll read it to you guys. So, This card say he's going to win, guys. Yes, justice, fairness, truth, clarity, equality, balance, cause and effect, law, Libra, right? Law. The cards say he's going to win. I might say something different, but the cards say he's going to win. So that's what it says, guys. You guys are all voting for Oz? Well, there you go. Well, there you go. Is it because the women in your family don't want to ever vote anymore? They want their right. Is it because the women's don't want to vote anymore? Or is it because you don't want black people going to the same school as your kids? Okay, what's the reason? What's the reason? I'm curious. Anyways, regardless of what happens, I do know there's a political divide there, and I'm telling you, Dr. Oz is not a loser in his chart. He's not a loser. He's not his chart is not a chart of an idiot. His chart is not a chart of a loser. And he's not going through a difficult transit. Dr. Oz is just going through a tense kind of... Naomi, I'm sorry. Did you say you wanted an abortion? Because it's not going to happen. Did you say you know someone who got raped and they are now forced to care? Did you say that? Do you know about women? What's going on with women? What's happening to women in the United States? Did you know that gay people? Do you know that? Because it's happening. You guys have to separate something here in the United States. You have to separate what you think is going to happen to what has already happened. And the rights of women have already been removed. It's not an I think it. It's not you think it. It's not, oh, it's some kind of thing that might happen. It has happened. The rights of women have been taken away. And so that has happened. Not because it's coming out of my mouth, because it has already happened. And so that's what's happening. That's not a difference of, it's not an opinion. This is saying this abortion has been taken away. It's not an opinion. It's a truth. So, I'm not a woman. I'm not a woman. And so that's the deal. But I'm also not a white person. But I'm also highly educated. And I'm also very international. And I come from an extremely nice background. So, from my perspective, but I'm not the richest person in the world. I'm not the most famous person in the world, and I'm not the most educated, although some of my close friends are. And so, although I am not, okay? I'm not. But I think, regardless of what I say, okay, because you guys might not want certain things. You might disagree with certain things. And you can vote on whatever you believe in. But if I was a woman or a person of a minority in the United States, I would be concerned with that. Not because I think it's going to happen, because it's already happened. But I'm going to say one more thing to you guys, and then we'll go on. I honest to God think that if Donald Trump had given money out, like instead of Biden bucks at the last election, you guys were given Trump dollars at the last election, I think Trump would have won again, without any question in my mind. And I was living in Chicago at the time. And when I was living in Chicago during the election, if Trump was giving out more COVID money, I 100%, without any question in my mind, would have thought I thought every single person in where I lived would have voted for Trump. And I lived in Chicago. But they didn't. The Republicans didn't do it. And so everybody in this voted for money is what they did. Now in this election, it's not like that. Like, there's no COVID. There's no big financial windfall coming to everybody. So it's not really, the benefits of voting in either direction is not really cut and dry. So you can't really say, like in the last election, like easily in the last election, if Trump was going to give everybody $2,000, easily everybody would have voted for Trump. Easily. I would have voted for Trump like 10 fucking times. But in this election, but he didn't, right? And so, but Biden did. And in this election, it's different. You know, what's really going to happen? What's the real thing coming your way? You know, inflation, I'm going to warn you guys, inflation is going to be filtered into business earnings. And we're already seeing things like retail stores coming in with higher earnings simply because the price of goods are higher. And because of gasoline is reduced, the cost of gasoline and goods is reduced, the amount of products you can see on your shelves, right? Companies aren't making and transporting all of their products anymore because they're not sure that all of the products are going to buy. The margin on lesser product, the margin on, you know, like strawberry Ensure or strawberry power bars is really small. So they're not making them anymore. They're making the products everybody fucking buys because the cost of transportation and manufacturing is high now. And so that, you know, so that's the fucking deal. So whatever, you guys don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But like, so, and I'm not the smartest guy in the world, but I was an economics major. So the question is, so when all of this gets filtered through, you know, it's going to look like earnings are going to look like you guys are, they're going to look like earnings, even though the economy is slowing, you're going to find that some of these companies, because of inflation, it's going to look like they made more money. And so, but the real dollars are less, but because of inflation, it's going to look like there's more. And so just like when Trump was president, because of low interest rates, it looked like the companies were doing really well. So that's what's going on. But the question is, what is the real in-hand benefit of voting for either one of these guys? Like, what is it? You guys are the Americans. I don't get benefits. I'm going for my American citizenship soon because, you know, I'm married to SLC and we live in the States. But the question is, what is the real benefit of voting for either party? You know, the real, in the last election, Biden was giving us money. What's Fetterman doing for us? Is he going to stop fracking? I don't give a shit. I know you guys don't like fracking, but I'm not sure that I care about I'm not sure that I care. I've seen my country of Canada damaged by forest fires, natural disasters, and I've actually visited a former mine in Canada out on Vancouver Island to see what it looked like. So like, I know what some of these things look like. I don't really care, you know? So I don't really care. I would care more that coal costs less than I would care about that part of the world. Like that's me personally. I know you guys hate that, but I might like that. All right, 1111 wish. My 1111 wish is that I get this fucking guess right. So that I get it right. I don't know, guys. The tarot cards say Fetterman's going to win, and the astrology says Fetterman is going to win. But I think Dr. Oz, he has a legitimate puncher's chance with that Jupiter square Jupiter is going to really, it's like he's got a puncher's chance, man. Like, I would not in any way, shape, or form count out Dr. Oz. But these cards right here look like Fetterman's going to win. So that's the deal. Or he's going to have what's coming to him. And that's the deal. All right. 1111 wish. I really want to get this right. You guys haven't? Okay. Next, let's move on. All right, so that's my 2 cents in this. Hey, SJD, what's going on? Did you want me to read your tarot cards as we go along? Did you want me to put you on the list? It's great to see you. Welcome to the sunny side. Do you guys have any positive reasons why you might, what one side is going to do over the other this election? Or are you just voting because a reactionary thing? Or are you just voting because your family is voting on something? Or are you just voting because you think that Kyrie Irving is smart or Kanye is smart? And are you voting because you don't realize that black people could be Jewish? You don't know that? Or are you voting because you don't know that white people can join Islam? That you didn't know that? And so you didn't know that there are white Buddhists, even though every fucking Karen in the world says namaste? Where the fuck do you think that comes from? And so, all right, next. Next, let's move on. Well, that's my 2 cents, guys. That's my astrology for those guys. What do you guys think? It's up to you guys. My first wife worked in government, guys, just to let you guys know. So, all right, she worked for an MPP. That's a member of political parliament. She was the guy's liaison or whatever they do in the office. And that was her first job out of university. And and we lived downtown, and she worked for Queen's Park in Toronto. That's like, it's like working for the state in the United States. Like, it's like working for your congressman in the United States, or whoever goes to like state thing, state parliament or state government, whatever you do. That's what she worked for. She worked for one of those guys in, he was based in Kingston, but she, like in Toronto, right, where the Queen's Park is, the building. So that's it. Pam, I want less government too. Way, way, way less government as well. I'll tell you my 2 cents. My 2 cents is, I paid my music teachers really well. I paid them almost twice. I paid, hey, what's up? Okay, how you doing, man? I paid my employees about $10, $12 an hour, $15 an hour in some of them. $15, let's say between $12 to $15 an hour, more than they would make anywhere else. Like, easily. Like, I was paying them $40 an hour, and they were only going to get like $27 to $30 there's no way they would get more than that. And these guys have fucking master's degrees, okay? So I don't know what your education is, but I'd only hire a certain level and above. I don't even look at their chart. I don't even look at their application. If someone mentions it to me, I don't even look. And everybody knows I'm like that, because there's a reputation you have to hold there. And so, just like Kyrie didn't represent the Brooklyn Nets, the guys who work for me represent me very publicly. So, you know, I expect, so that's my 2 cents. Let's move on. They're sucking Trump stuff. Oh, man. Hey, man, Republican views. I'll tell you what I'm going to keep telling you what I think. The economist in me says, the economist in me says, you know, there's a time for it. There's really is a time you should vote Republican. Like, you really, really, really should vote Republican in certain time periods when you need to let the economy run. You know, when people are getting a little too loose in their values. Like, I don't know how Kanye West, being anti-Semitic and being I don't know how Kanye West represents Republican values. But if Republicans hate Jews, then fine with, I'm not voting for those guys right now. I'm not voting for anybody who hates Jews. But like, if Republicans hate Jews, that's what you want. Go hate all the fucking Jews you want in the United States. I don't fucking care. But I do fucking care if you hate them in Canada. So that's the deal. I don't know how you could vote for that. I just don't. So, but as far as the women losing the right to abortion is concerned, for me, when people who value guns and the death penalty, and you want high school teachers to carry guns because they're afraid of children, that's a little fucking weird. But if you have that, if society has reached that point, that's a scary point, guys. I don't know what's worse. And so we'll have to see. But there is a time to vote Republican. There is. And when you vote Republican at the right time, you're going to make a lot of money. There's going to be, there will be less. Here's the deal. The Republican values are supposed to have less fuckery like the Elon Musk. Republican values are supposed to have less Donald Trumpian fuckery. That's not the Republican way. It's not the conservative way. The way of it's not the way. Right wing is supposed to be less laws, less government, more personal strength and responsibility. But that's not what's happening. They're removing your freedoms. And that's what's fucked up. And I don't think there's anything wrong with them as an ideology, but I do think that them as a reality right now, it's not what they say they're not who they say they are. And for me, and for the SunnySide, that is against SunnySide values. And that's where the problem is. That's my 2 cents right now. For right now. Just like when AOC and the Democrats started speaking like she's a fucking lawyer, saying, yes or no. That's a yes-no question. Answer it, yes or no. And you go like this, and you go like this, and you go like this, and not yes or no. What happened? What'd you do? When you start talking like that, I don't have respect for you. So I don't respect AOC. Would I watch her dance on a pole at the club? Probably. Probably. If she was dancing at the club, I would probably watch. She's cute. She's not stupid, but how she's expressing herself, I don't respect that. Although her conversation with Elon Musk was really funny. Elon's idea, cost of freedom, free speech now costs $8 a month. So if you're going to vote Republican, think about this. Free speech is going to cost you $8 a month right now, but think about it. So I don't know. I don't really know what to say. I don't really know. I don't like and I don't like her approach. And Sleepy Joe's indecisive, and Kamala is a Libra. She really is a follower. Kamala is just like Joe is a good vice president. Kamala is a good vice president. They need a good president, and that's what we're going to need to see. I know a lot of you guys like Trump, but and again, a lot of you guys worship Kanye. A lot of you guys don't understand that the stuff that Kari did was racist. I have yet to hear one Jewish person in the media say, Kanye, what are you talking about? Black people can be Jews too. Until I hear that, you guys are all fucking racist and you guys are all fucking idiots. Except Dr. P because she's a doctor. And Ericka because she's absolutely amazing. And Jasmine because she's a yoga teacher. And because and Navi because she lives around the corner. And and everyone else who I like. Everyone else, the ones I don't like can go fuck themselves. And that's how you guys vote. So there you go. Next. Oh, SJD. Yeah, the governing, but I'll tell you something that's even more fucked up. As much as I say this Canadian American thing, a large part of Canada is beginning to is like this as well. So but in the United States, here's the difference between Canada and the United States. The United States is massive. It's the population in the United States is so big, it's not even funny. And it's not Asia or anything, but compared to Canada, it's really big. So when Kyrie does it, it's one person. When Kanye does it, it's one person. When David Duke from the KKK does it, it's one person. So when Trump, it's one person. And even when they're able to amass a great critical mass, the United States is big enough that clear heads prevail. And they do. And so that's the deal. So I'm sitting here talking and throwing shade all over the United States. And I'm throwing shade over all of you guys and all of your beliefs and all of your structure. And there are a bunch of you in this chat tonight who are here and have already left, who were saying things to me about oh, Sunny, no. But the truth is, you are turning a blind eye to what has already happened. It's the abortion thing is not off in the distance. It's in the past, the immediate past, not off in the distance. It has just happened. It's like saying, it's like the Republicans, taking a coat hanger and shoving it up every single woman and saying, why don't you love me? Why don't you vote for me? It's like the Republican taking their hand and slapping every woman in the face and saying, even Republican women, slapping all women in the face and saying, why don't you love me? That's what it looks like to me. That's what it looks like to me. And then we'll see what happens next. So, but I'm going to tell you one more thing. If that's what you guys want as a society, then I'm cool with it. If that's what you want as a people, if you don't want, if you want to remove if you're okay with removing some of these women's rights, if you're okay with, next year removing some of the rights for Black people, if you're in the mood, if you're okay with, Jewish segregation, if you're cool with that, well, it's a big fucking country. But the thing about the United States, once again, is it solves itself. It's so big, it's so diverse, it's so beautiful. For all of the fucking idiots in the United States, there are so many smart people in the United States, so many beautiful people who just want their family to exist, to have a nice day, that it tends to make things okay. The United States has it built in to succeed in spite of these upheavals that happen. Whereas a country like Canada doesn't necessarily have that. So it's not so big. So when the fucking weirdos start to get weird, it's a problem. 1 million weirdos in the United States is fucking nobody. It's very loud, but it's nobody. But 1 million fucking weirdos in Canada, they can change a lot of stuff. So that's my 2 cents on that. All right, that's my 2 cents on that. All right, next. I just sat here and was so political. It's for a Freemason. That's a lot of politics for me. I hope I straddle the fence well. And I really hope you guys vote with your conscience. And if you're voting Republican, I wish you the best. I really hope you guys get it. And there are a lot of really good Republican leaders out there and some really smart guys with some really good values. And I really do believe in them. And there are some Democrats out there that are just they're irresponsible with money. And so I don't know, man. I wish you guys the best. I wish you guys the best. And I really think I really think you should vote the best for yourself on what you believe in. I really, really do. So I really believe you should vote the best on what you believe in, and vote for who you want representing you. So if you want your tax dollars to be paid fucking around shooting immigrants all over the country, then that's what you decide to do. It's fine with me. I don't give a shit. I don't live in Florida. It's not my tax dollars. I don't care. But like, I don't know. It all depends. It all depends. All right, next. We'll do 2024 in a sec. You served in the military for 24 years. Holy crap, Ola. You're about as old as me and Pam. So, anyways, everybody calm down. We are not necessarily pro-Democrat on the sunny side, okay? So everybody calm down. We're also not pro-Republican on the sunny side. So everybody calm down. Sunny is not a conspiracy theorist. I'm obviously not. I'm a Freemason. I'm inside the club. I don't know why. There's no conspiracy for me. So I'm not a medical conspiracy theorist. So my friends are fucking doctors. I don't know why. And pharmacists and scientists. I'm not a conspiracy theorist about medicine. I'm not a conspiracy theorist about any of that shit. One of our SunnySiders is a goddamn rocket scientist. So I don't think that's a UFO. I think she designed it. And so that's my 2 cents. But I do think you should vote with your heart and your conscience. Maybe even vote with your community. You know, there's nothing wrong with, vote with your community, vote with your conscience. If you live in a racist environment, vote for racist people. You know, if you vote for if you live in a religious sect, vote for your religious sect. Vote for what's best for you. It doesn't make sense for you to vote for someone who's going to give your money away. It doesn't make sense for you to vote for someone who's going to do things that you don't want them to do. You vote for someone that you believe in. If you don't believe in abortion, don't vote Democrat. Okay, not everybody believes in that, right? But I do. Right? I do. And I don't believe that you should go get an abortion, but I'm extremely pro-science and I'm extremely pro-opportunity. So I'm not going to get an abortion. I'm not even going to recommend it to anybody. But I like to know that if I wanted it, it's there. And that's the deal, which is the exact same thing that you guys say to me about guns. Sunny, I'm not walking around with my gun. I'm not fucking going to 7-Eleven with my gun. I don't do this. I don't go to work with my gun, Sunny. It's not how it fucking works. I just have it here in case I really need it. And I'm like, all right, fuck. That gun is pretty cool, actually. I don't want to get my fingerprints on it, but like, that's pretty cool. It's the same thing with abortion. You're not supposed to get an abortion. It's not your first choice. It's not supposed to happen. Your life is really fucked up if you have to get an abortion. Just like your life is really fucked up if you have to use a gun. But it's nice to know that it's there if you need it. And that should be a very Republican way of viewing things. But it's not, because you're fucked up. So that's my 2 cents on it. Straddle it well. Lisa, why you changed the topic to my horse riding technique? Lisa, I used to ride a motorcycle. You guys, I've got my jogging socks on. Look, I've got jogging socks on. Don't anybody freak out. Don't anybody get any weird gay love ideas. I'm showing you guys how I used to ride my motorcycle. This is not a sex thing. This is a motorcycle thing. God, why is everybody on the sunny side a goddamn perv? Okay, calm down. Anyways, I think you guys should vote for your conscience. Seriously, you should vote community. That's what I think. Hey, Chaos, what's up, playa? Thanks, Lise. Oh, my feet. I wore the wrong socks in the last marathon. I know you guys are like, Sunny, you wore the wrong socks. I have a lot of compression gear, right? Because my mom, they know my mom at all the stores. So when she goes to the sales, everybody's really happy when she comes and they give her a lot of free stuff. And I go with her every once in a while when I'm in Canada and I get a lot of free stuff. And like, we literally save a couple $1,000s when we go shopping and we buy tons of stuff at the sale. And so I have all this compression gear and I wore the wrong socks. Instead of wearing regular socks, I was wearing compression socks for 4 hours. And my foot was like, ugh. So like, oh my God. It's like, imagine it. So anyways, next. It's like, all right, next. All right, next. Next. All right, so I have Fetterman winning the election. Okay, so that's what I have. And I have Fetterman because the astrological thing with Dr. Oz is a square. So I Fetterman for 2 reasons. I could be wrong, okay? I'm not very psychic tonight. I didn't guess the tarot cards. I'm really tired. I'm stressed out. I don't want Dr. Oz to win because I think he doesn't belong there. So when you put yourself into it, I was married in Pennsylvania. I think it's a thing. So it's not really, I'm a little biased in this situation. I did think the Republicans were going to win everything. Except this election is difficult. This election has the retrograde Mars, and it's causing a problem. It also is an eclipse. So these things are going to change things around. Looking forward by looking backwards. This could easily mean, with Mars retrograde, looking forward by moving backwards could easily mean the Republicans take every single seat. Easily. Just like, like there was all this problem, but then we have to look at something else. The way to figure this out, okay, the way to figure this all out, okay, just let's figure it out. What was going on in the summer? Like, were they winning? Like the whole entire talk in the summer was, it's like right now the opposite is going to happen from what we thought was going to happen or what they were trying to happen. So Elon Musk tried for months to get out of the Twitter deal. Right now, he's forced to go through with it. For the last couple of months, Mama Sunshine thought her tumors had stopped growing, but they didn't. And now we are back in chemo. And so I thought, maybe I could just go back to Chicago and come back and forth every week like I was supposed to, but we are not doing that right now. I am doing the reason I came here in June, I'm doing that right now. So whatever you guys were doing at the beginning of the summer and you tried to get away from it or restructure it, you're doing it right now. So what the fuck is going on with all these guys? What were they trying to get away from this summer and now they're going to have to go back and do it? Or what door were they tried to walk away from, but they're forced to go back to? Or what did they try and do in June, and now it's coming back? So that's the deal. What's going on? But keep in mind, in my brain, there's a bias saying Republicans, what are they doing? But the Democrats are doing the same thing. What Democrats tried to do something, and what are they forced to do right now? And that's what's happening astrologically to everyone. And that's the heads up, guys. Well, they'll probably riot regardless of who wins. It's I'm going to say another thing, okay? Let me just say a thing to you guys to help me out. Can you guys help me out for 1 sec? Help me out for 1 sec. So my question is, like these midterm elections, for me, in my culture, in my background, it's not something we usually do. In Canada, we vote for the entire federal government at the same time. And that's how we do it. We don't have a president. And so it's not how it works. Like the leader of the house, so to speak, is our president, so to speak. So because he's prime minister, he's the first minister. It's different than being a president. And so president is like TV god, right? The most famous person in the United States become president. So that's my question. So because I don't come from the world of these midterm things. So I know it's a big deal. It has a big effect on everyone. Like obviously, like these are the guys who make the laws. But the question is, do you guys consider these midterm elections a big deal? Not like the effect, right? Because I just said it's an effect. But do you guys, is this a big deal? Do you have a big voter turnout to midterm elections? Is it like voting for the president? Because voting for the American president is a massive international event, right? So whereas this voting for your midterm elections, it's not, the most of the world doesn't really know about this. And I would imagine nobody knows about it or gives a shit. I think it's just us here because I'm being psychic. You got it, Samantha. Samantha, I'll add it to tomorrow's reading. Actually, the guys who are waiting for readings, there are 3 people waiting for readings. I have you all in the description box. I'm going to read you guys. I'm going to do your readings tomorrow when I come on. So Samantha, Lisa, and Romeo. Samantha, Lisa, and Romeo, I have you guys. I'll read your cards. I'll read your stuff tomorrow night when I'm back on again. I apologize. I just went on and on and on and on. It's not a... I'm making it, blowing it out of proportion, right? Guys, that that Kyrie Irving thing really set me off for several days, guys. The whole thing about racism. I wrote a big paper in university. This was my only paper in university that I got an A on. Okay, and it was a really big deal for me. And I did it almost 30 years ago. And I'm so proud of it. It's 1993 I wrote this stuff. And the paper it's probably over there in my things. So like, and I see this, and I see people, and it's really, like, it really set me off for days, and it's really clouding all my judgment. Like, I'm so pro Fetterman right now, but Dr. Oz, his chart is, like, I'm giving you an honest reading. Like, he has that Jupiter square Jupiter. That could trump everything. That could beat everything. Dr. Oz has it in his chart where he might just blow way up and come super popular and just win. But the all the little stuff points to Fetterman. All of the little stuff points to Fetterman. And that stuff I said to you guys, hey guys, let's check this out. And this is what we're looking for. The stuff we were looking for is in Fetterman's chart. Okay, so the stuff we were looking for is in Fetterman. But there's this wild card astrologically with Dr. Oz. And he's born under a, so there is a wild card going on with this guy. And that's the deal. Now, the Tarot says Fetterman. So we're going to have to take it with that. And that's my 2 cents, all of it. I thought they did away. I thought you're not allowed to vote early. I thought voting early is what led to fraud in the last life. Rhonda, I thought all of that voting early is what caused the last election to be stolen. Isn't that what happened? Isn't all of that early voting what caused the problem in the last election? Anyways, whatever. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. I don't really care. All right, Lisa, have a really, really, really good night. Yeah, SJD, I'm just saying it really set me off for a couple of days. And in addition to black people saying certain things, like I was really upset. I was really upset that Jewish people, because Jewish people, let's not move this too far, and I don't really want to push this envelope, but there's a language thing that happened a number of years ago where the word race, the definition of the word race was used to include groups of people. Race used to mean someone of biological distinction. Race used to mean biological, but race now means cultural. And so, but many people, and Jewish people use the word race as cultural and biological. But I'll tell you guys something really fucking simple. If you want to know if you're a racist or not, forget, let's just stop all the stupid shit talk. Let's just stop all the stupid shit talk. Kyrie's a fucking moron, okay? He's a fucking idiot. Kanye is a fucking idiot. But the Jewish people on TV are not fucking idiots. And they should have said, I don't know what the hell these guys are talking about. We have a lot of black Jews. That's all they had to say. But they didn't because they are racist. And they don't even know they're racist. That's what's fucking bothering me. There is a divide. There is a distinction. You know how you wanted Kyrie to say, I apologize, and he wouldn't do it because he's a fucking idiot narcissist? I wanted one Jewish person in the media to stand up and say, Kyrie, black people are Jews too. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Nobody knows what the fuck you're talking about. Get your ass the fuck back to some education classes. But they didn't do it. So the entire everything is a bullshit to me right now. And when the entire everything is a bullshit, all I want to do is guess the tarot cards and watch Sue and Wing One duke it out for who's going to win. All right, next. That's cool. I don't know about... I don't know that voting period is a big deal, or I don't know that access to the voting thing is a good deal, or mail-in is a good deal, or this is a good deal, that is a good deal. I don't know. I know you can manipulate the election like that. In the United States, it's more difficult because there are so many more people. In Canada, it's very easy to manipulate an election like that because if you make it on a certain day of the week, like I said, with 35 million people, a large portion of that population, 3 million people is 10%. So it's for Canada, it's a lot easier to manipulate. But I'm going to tell you guys, for me to vote in Canada, I don't know about this early voting. I don't know about this weird shit. I got to go down to the church down the hill. I just go to the church down the hill right behind Humbertown. I walk in, they say, hey, Sonny, how's the fucking YouTube going? I'm like, hey, Sonny, you back in Toronto? Yeah. Hey, Sonny, how's that hot chick you married? She cool? I'm like, guy, don't be like that on my girl. And like, you know, hey, Sonny, how's the sax? Like all this shit when I go down. That's how it is when I vote in my, like, so. But I don't know, man. So I don't know. There's not a gang of people standing outside with guns. They would never allow that. There's no way. There's no, that's what it is. You know, that's what it is. That's what it is when I vote. It's surrounded by a bunch of old people and kids. Like, it's what it is. So, I don't know. So, but I don't know. But I do know this. I do know this. Guys, hey, Dolores, I do know whatever, I do think this. Whoever you vote for, whatever you guys decide collectively, I think you should, to some extent, all right? Don't be silly, right? but to some extent, I think you should support it. Sanchez, yo player Max. I know you're Max. I know the Sanchez. I got this. I was looking at that and I thought that was you. Max, what's up, buddy? How you doing, man? How's California? I'm in Toronto right now dealing with stuff. All right, I'm going to cut off for a bit tonight. I'm going to be back on tomorrow, and we'll do the other guys in the election tomorrow. I'll be less preachy. I'll be less 2 cents in, 2 cents out. You guys know what I think about what's going on. You know what I think you guys should do for your voting thing. You know, like in Chicago, I wouldn't vote to build a wall. Like in Chicago, that seems like a waste of fucking money, and it seems really silly for me to vote for that. But if I lived in Texas, I might vote for them to build a wall. Living in Chicago, the immigration thing doesn't really bother me. I don't really give a shit. But for Donald Trump, who owns a golf course, maybe it's a, you know, I don't know. Or like for Florida, it's a big deal. I don't know. For me, it's not a big deal. Abortion is not a big deal for me. I don't really care about abortion. Medicine is not a big deal in the States for me. I don't care about that. Tax is not even a big deal for me in the States. I don't even care about that. So those stuff that most of you guys care about, I don't care about. What I care about in the United States is my wife. That's what I care about. And I care that my American wife, that she can do what she wants to do. I care that she can get what she safely. I want my American wife to have a voice. I want my American wife to feel safe. I want my American wife to think that what she does matters. I want my American wife to count, because SLC counts. She means something to me. And if she means something to me, she better have mean something to you. So that's the deal. And I want my wife to have choices in this life. I work hard to give my wife options and choices and opportunity. And I don't like when the government comes and takes away any of my wife's rights or responsibilities or freedoms. I don't appreciate that. And that's what I value. I don't give a fuck if black people and Jews fucking shoot each other in the streets of fucking New York. I don't fucking care about that. Gang violence happens every day. I don't fucking care. I don't care if the NBA gets rid of that. Well, you know, I don't care. You know, there's already racism in the United States. Like I said, I'm waiting for a Jewish person to say that there are black Jews too, Kyrie. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Kanye, what are you talking about? There are black Jews. Come and be our brother, you fucking moron. And so I'm waiting for that. I'm not seeing it. And I don't fucking care. I want my wife to be safe, and I want her voice to count. And that's what I want. And I'm really upset that they're taking away her stuff. She's quiet about it too. SLC she understands it, but I don't think she realizes. She's young. I don't think she realizes how bad this thing can turn into in another 15, 20 years. So that's what I'm passionate about. Seriously. Seriously. All right. So there you go. There you go. That's my 2 cents, okay? Except for Max. Where Max is concerned, I think that all girls... I think that there should be a law in California that around Max, right? You know, guys know my buddy Max, right? And Max is a math whiz in California. For those who don't know, Max just finished his master's in mathematics, okay? Max is a brainer in math in California. And I think there should be a law, and I would vote for anyone who would make a law that said all sexy women, you know, 9s and above are not allowed to wear underwear within 15 yards of Max. No, 25 yards. So anywhere Max can run and reach in 3.5 seconds, those women can't wear underwear. That's what I think. mathematically. That's what I think. Oh, man. No, Max is a really cool guy. All right, guys, so that's my 2 cents. As far as the other guys, I don't really care. Vote for what you believe in. Vote for what you believe in. All right? Vote for with your conscience. Vote with your heart. Vote for your... You should... I don't know if you hear anyone else saying this, but I'm telling you, you should vote with your community. You should vote with your conscience. You should vote with your heart. And the beauty of the system of the United States is... if you don't like what happened, you can do it again. That's what the beauty of it is. Sweet dreams, Vienna. All right, guys, we're gonna be back tomorrow with some more stuff. I guess I really dragged off, and all I did was fucking preach tonight. Sorry, guys, I didn't mean to preach all this. And I guess I could do a little more. There are a couple of readings to do. We have to do. I wrote them down. Romeo, Lisa, and Samantha, but they've all taken, like Samantha's already taken off. But you're in the description box, and I'm gonna fire you guys up tomorrow. Romeo, 8 o'clock tomorrow. Romeo, I'm gonna try and be on at 8 o'clock Eastern tomorrow. But and your chart is gonna be right here, right? You know I have your chart. Okay, let me read Romeo's chart right now. Everybody be cool. Romeo, are you still there? If you're still there, I'll read your chart right now so you don't get lost. For the tarot, it's not a big deal, but the reading, it's only 10 minutes. Romeo, if you're still there, I'll do your chart. Otherwise, I'll do it tomorrow. Or you guys want to do it? And tomorrow we'll do a couple of other of these things. But there's one big pick we still have to make, and the big pick, is it going to be Republican or Democrat? And, hey, Romeo's right there. Oh, thanks, Romeo. I got to book out. So I'm actually cleaning up the screen. So the big question, hey, playa. Max, man, you got to come back to Chicago for that girl, man. All right, whatever, Sunny, calm down. Everybody calm down. Everybody come back. So you got to go back to Chicago for that girl. You know what I'm talking about. All right, whatever. Everybody. Max, don't worry, man. When I'm in power, things are going to change. Seriously, we're going to make a law so that when you're back teaching at USC or UCLA, women, not only women, because I believe in equality, but neither women nor men will have to wear underwear in your classroom. You won't have to burden your imagination. Okay, let me shut up just being stupid. Max is my buddy, right? All right, guys, everybody chill out. I'm gonna book off. Well, I was preachy tonight. Well, thanks, guys, for letting me be preachy. I appreciate that. It's, I don't really mean to be. I'm still reeling from all of that racist stuff that happened in the last week, and I'm really upset at some of the stuff I heard. But it's okay. I don't like the stuff Elon Musk is doing, but it's his own company, so whatever. I think I would like to see the government step in and do something. I would like to see that. I don't want to see that. I'd like to see responsible leadership in our business community. Can you guys hear me? I said I'd like to see responsible leadership in our business community, which we are not seeing. Twitter wars from Elon Musk is not responsible leadership from our business community. Fox News, period, is not responsible leadership from our business community. The Kanye West is clearly not responsible leadership from our business community. He owns a business. So I would like to see more responsible leadership from our business leaders. And that's it. That's it. But I'll tell you guys one last thing before I go. In the United States are a very smart and beautiful collective group of people. And the Americans have very strong and desirable values collectively. And I believe that collectively, the Americans are going to be fine. I think this election is going to be okay for the United States. And I think they're going to be okay for the next couple of years. And that's what I think. That's what I think. I think the United States is designed to be okay. All right, next. Enough preaching. Lisa's on at 11. Okay, writing it down. Lisa, 11 tomorrow. You're going to be on at 11 then. I got you, Lisa. Lisa tomorrow night. Samantha tomorrow night. Romeo tomorrow night. You're guessing your cards now? What the fuck? Okay, hold on. Fool. Ace of Wands. 3 of Cups. 7 of Wands. Because I'm going to come on earlier. I want to see what happened in Jasmine's thing. I want to see what happens with some of you guys tomorrow. So Lisa, Fool, Ace of Wands, 3 of Cups, and 7 of Wands. All right, you got it. It's in the description box. I'll put it in tomorrow. All right, guys, let's boogie out. I'm getting tired. I preached enough. I don't really like being so preachy, although I get into these preachy moods and I don't fucking stop. And today I did 4 hours of preaching. Holy God. If Kyrie Irving just watched the movie Malcolm X and saw that Malcolm X realized... Am I saying something stupid right now? It's like, am I being extra stupid? Let's just move on and let it all go. That's okay, Lise. We'll do it. We'll do it in. For everybody, if you can't make it to the Guess the Cards, it's going to be at 8:30. Tomorrow night, we're guessing the cards on Monday at 8:30. We're going to start at 8 o'clock, guess the cards at 8:30 Eastern. All right, guys, that's the deal. Let's get out of here. I should have read more charts tonight, preached less. I should have read the stuff for you guys, but I'm going to try and reset myself. All right, guys, wishing everyone a wonderful night. From TheSunnySide.net, I'm Sunny. And here's the thing. Think about Mars retrograde and who you guys think are going to win the election. I thought it was going to be Republican all the way. Even with Herschel Walker being stupid, even with Dr. Oz being whatever, even with everybody being whatever, I still thought the Republicans were going to win. But right now, I'm getting a vibe with the Mars thing that maybe not. Maybe not. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see we'll have to sort this out tomorrow. But that's what I want you guys to think about. Think about Mars retrograde. Think about full moon changing thing. No, full moon. What are people doing? You're going to hear bad shit about people in eclipse, change around, like reversal. An eclipse is a reversal, right? So maybe, the Republicans are going to win. So I don't know. We'll sort it out. We'll sort it out. I'll tell you my answer tomorrow night. All right, guys, that's it. From TheSunnySide.net, I'm Sunny, wishing everyone the best of a beautiful night. And I'll see you guys soon. I'm not 100% convinced yet. I'm not seeing who's going to win yet. I probably see it, but I'm kind of blocking it. All right. Wishing everyone the best.